Just to quickly refresh, we were getting ready for a meeting with Jiminy the Gloom, who is a pirate captain. And I'll just remind you that she and her crew were looking for a wizard. They have some need of a wizard. They haven't really told you what it was. But Locke said, I know some people who are good with that kind of stuff, and managed to arrange a meeting. And that meeting is coming up. But prior to that meeting, you guys had decided, let's go to Zaffy's and see if we can buy some new stuff, maybe with Geo's new money. And at the end of last session, we ended with Geo buying 4 different crystals, and I believe Raphael picked up some materials, and the intention was to build what I've got in my notes called the Infinity Gauntlet,
Yeah.
which is a gauntlet or of some kind of hand device that will embed those crystals in it and serve as a focus for Geo. So I think maybe where I wanted to start was with Raph putting in the effort to try and build that. So
should probably get on Foundry then, huh?
Yeah, Foundry's up. And yeah,
By the way,
think
Gio's new money 100% would have been his angelic song.
Yeah.
Oh, there's new money.
Gio's
Wait, what?
money.
New money.
What's that riffing on?
I don't know.
I just said
it's just a great song title, Gio's new money.
Geo's new money. New money. Sorry.
Who runs the world?
Watching Critical Role has me super nostalgic for barding.
Oh yeah, they went so hard on the bard shit.
Their bard is so good.
Yeah. And then they just triple played it up in the cartoon. Like he spent the first 3 episodes just fucking people, as near as I can tell.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm actually really excited, and I'm probably gonna watch it tonight with Zoe.
It's good shit, yeah.
Yeah. It's good because it's also like adult oriented. It's they open with a bunch of F-bombs and you're like, okay.
Well, it also looks like it's violent too, like hyper violent.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lean into the gore for sure. I was surprised by that.
I like that a lot, actually. I like a good gory cartoon.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to be
I'm really freaking excited for it, actually.
Gory.
Is it all out, or is it like on a sporadic release?
It's like 3 episodes, I think, right now.
Yeah, first 3 eps, and then once a week.
And then once a week. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I have some time.
Yeah. If you're planning to binge, you can just wait a couple months and you'll be good to go. Although I think they're planning 2 seasons.
And that's just this is the first half of the first campaign, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's picking up around level 8, I want to say. But it's picking up right before the actual podcast started. So the first 2 episodes were stuff that never aired on the podcast, but then the 3rd episode is the beginning of what's called the Briarwood arc, and that's all aired on the podcast.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it the frick out.
Yeah, I think I might check it out too, because I tried to listen to season 1, but the mic quality was killing me.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And it's honestly pretty cliche. Like when I watched it, I was groaning a lot, but.
Oh really?
But I think it only feels that way if you've been playing D&D for 20 years and you already made all those characters and you already made those jokes.
Yeah.
Right. The same joke, the same character.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
And they were the first big D&D
Yeah.
podcast, so it seems like cliche is kind of expected at a certain point.
Exactly. And they were playing their first campaign, and that's how you play your first campaign, is a lot of cliche stuff, right? So
Kill the demon lords.
Totally.
Look at our last campaign. That was fucking super cliche, right?
It was.
But we leaned into it too.
We liked it. Yeah, exactly.
A lot.
Yeah,
I was
we
happy
liked
with it a lot.
Fun.
But like us, they've embraced
Glad we
more
evolved.
advanced storytelling in their later campaigns, and campaign 3 is just so rich with like story that it's very, very fun to watch. And some of them are just amazing role players too. Like that Travis Willingham who plays Grog.
I love Travis.
He is hilarious. And Sam, who plays the Bard, is also hilarious. And then there's Laura Bailey, who's just like a master voice actress who's like, pick a video game you've played, she's probably the main female character in it.
Yeah,
And-
she does a lot of JRPG females
Yeah, yeah. And
for
like,
English translations.
in WoW, she's in Final Fantasy 2, I think. She's in all kinds of stuff. But she's just a great actress, and she's great at improv too, so it's fun watching them play. Okay, we totally decided there. Did everyone get on Foundry now? Okay, good.
Yeah,
I'm on Foundry.
Okay, so I think, Andrew, I just wanted to do a quick roll for you. Let's do a Tinkerer roll. I think we were substituting your sleight of hand for that, right?
yeah, because I'm trained in so
yeah.
that works for me. Let's try it out. Okay, so this is me hunched over like some like bench, like tinkering on this glove for
Yeah.
Gio, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And you spend a few days this week trying to get it together. You have a little bit of trouble getting the air crystal to fit into the little socket that you have built for it, and that's a little frustrating. It takes you an extra day.
The irony of it being the air crystal.
Exactly. Maybe you're
Son of a bitch.
you're trying to get it perfect, right? But you managed to get it in there, and you have built this little device. Now, do you guys want to describe kind of what it looks like or what it is?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's like a plated, like it's like a plate gauntlet with like lots of different, like, you know how like armored plate gauntlets have like inner overlapping like plates that like go in and out of each other to flex and move around.
Yeah, they're like, to make them nice and flexible, they have all those
Yeah.
little
You
sliding.
mean
Like,
you mean like split mail?
yeah, kind of like that, like a split mail gauntlet.
Yeah. Okay.
What color do you think it should be, or Geo? What kind? Did we say? We said we were gonna make it out of bronze, right?
Oh yeah, we had decided that, right? Bronze or copper or something like that.
Yeah.
It was, I guess, kind of like the copper accents that look like that, if I remember right.
Yeah. Now, did you want it to be a gauntlet or a bracelet? I remember you saying something about a bracelet.
It's more risk, but it
Well,
could be. Do you think that?
You're breaking up like crazy.
Oh, for real? I'm using. My hardware got a little goofy on me the other day. Can you guys hear me okay now?
Yeah, you're coming in and out, but I think you're okay.
Yeah. Better
Okay,
now.
sorry, okay. If it persists, let me know. What was I gonna say? So originally I was thinking like a wrist, but if you find a way to make it look like a gauntlet, like with like copper decorations, but also kind of the flexible gauntlet from like Ocarina of Time, the power gauntlets allows them to pick up stuff heavy.
Yeah,
So, like if you make a gauntlet that looks like that, I'm looking for that too. So I think kind of leave it at your discretion what you think would be best, but I can make use of either or.
Yeah, I think it would be cool if it was like maybe an open-fingered gauntlet.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like a gauntlet that doesn't cover your fingers. It's just like a armor for your palm area, and then like up your wrist a little bit.
That would be ideal because when you're using sledgehammers, you
Yeah.
end up like getting blisters and calluses.
Yeah. And so I think that the different gems are just like mounted in like maybe a circle in the middle area on the palm. Yeah.
In the palm?
On the back?
Or
or
no,
on the
on the
palm?
back, yeah, not
Yeah.
on the palm, on the top.
Oh,
You
okay.
could make the palm
Yeah, that
also
would-
like out of leather if you wanted.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it should be a leather palm so that it can grip your hammer easier.
Grips the hammer, and then you could have metal plating on the background. On the back,
Yeah.
I mean.
Agreed.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good.
And how do you arrange the gems? In like a little circle, in a line?
I wanna I'll leave that up to Raphael.
How about like a spiral?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Like they're arranged
You wanna?
spiral from the center on out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Could I? recommend in Spiral, I recommend, I think in some astrologies they associate days with certain directions.
Yeah.
Like north is fire, south is earth, west is water, and east is air.
Oh, that's cool. So
That'd
do
be cool if it.
like a compass rose kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm into
That's
that. I'm
tight.
into that. Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Maybe they like come out and spiral around each other.
Ooh, that's cool too. They move around.
Oh, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that'd be pretty ideal.
And I throw in a couple of like ornamental, like Victorian twists and turns just to make it clear that I made it.
Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
I'm a very vain bird. I want people.
No. It's the aesthetic touches are necessary.
Yeah.
To make like a
decor craftsmanship.
You could even inlay a little ivory in there if you wanted.
Oh yeah, I'll do a little bit of that for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never would have thought about ivory and copper stuff together, but that would be really pretty. And I don't want to forget about that.
Like really like roughly sanded ivory that like kind of looks like earthen, kind of more like rough than the fancy stuff. Yeah. That's cool.
All right, so Gio, you Raphael comes out a few days later with this sort of nice gauntlet designed after some of your own aesthetics. And he hands it to you, and you can try it out. And I'll say this is going to be an item that probably requires your attunement as well. But once you have it attuned, it will count as a focus for all the elements. Which, recall, that just gives you a +1 on your elemental use, which just is going to help you boost some of your powers when you want to use them. Okay.
Omni Gauntlet.
You guys gotta name it.
I was thinking Omni Gauntlet. Do you have a good idea?
Ooh, the Omni Gauntlet.
Yeah,
that's cool. I
like that.
I literally just asking. I was like, I want to know what they're gonna name it.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Omni
that's what we'll call it. Yeah.
Okay.
I call it the Omni Gauntlet.
Better than the Infinity Gauntlet. That sounds lame.
Totally not the same thing.
Different. Yeah.
Infinity's not a real number.
Different. Yeah.
Exactly. Omni means something completely different. Okay, so you guys. Well, let's advance it a few days since I said a few days passed. Let's just say it's badoom, bading, badoom. Okay, it's Fire Day. Why not? It's Fire Day. It's Fire Day, 13th of Illachad. It's a nice winter day. Again, Earshore it's chilly, it's cold. Sometimes you get a little flurries, but nothing really sticks. The snow sticks a little bit more inland, but not here on the coast. And at least today, let's check the weather. Wally's weather wizard today. Where are you, Wally?
Be friendly to us, Wally boy.
Oh yeah, it is pretty chilly, like I said, but it is not raining today. It's just scattered clouds. It's almost bright out, and bright winter day. A little chilly. See your breath. It's brisk in the air. But today, Locke, when you arrive in the common room of the Pink Pearl, you are handed a note by one of the serving folk. And you, it's just a rough note. It's not sealed or anything. When you open it up, it says, let me see. I've got a place to meet. Where did I put that?
I really want to meet like a paladin of Wally the Weather Wizard. Like someone who just like has dedicated their life to the service
of the Weather Wizard.
Yeah.
All right. So the note says, "Meet me in the Tanglewood at midnight on feed day, and I'll take you to a meeting with Captain Jiminy." And it's signed Haviland. You know that the Tanglewood is a just a small forest to the south of Earshore in Gairlear. It's about an hour and a half to get there if you were to leave Earshore. And they're asking you to meet you there tomorrow at midnight.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Is the group there right now?
Maybe you came down for breakfast. They're probably around. If not, you can gather them up quite nice and easy.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna gather everybody up then. And
Okay.
Well, I'm gathered.
right. Listen up. We got us a meeting with Jemeni about old Jakey Smiles, hopefully, but more importantly, she's not gonna do us that favor if we don't do her a favor. She's got some sort of magic issue, which, I don't know dick about magic. But you two do, and I'm gonna point at actually you three do, and I'm gonna point at Lucius, Gio, Raphael. You three know about magic, so
Yeah, I'm familiar.
yeah, I'm aware.
I don't know if anyone has noticed Gio's wonderful new accessory, but I think it is a clear demonstration of my abilities.
It is.
Yep, it looks great.
Can you show
Yes.
it?
I call it the Omni Gauntlet.
Oh, did you come up with that yourself?
It was Gio's idea.
Well, it looks fancy enough, and
What does it do?
It collects stones and helps him regulate his magical attunement to different elements.
Oh, well, that sounds fantastic.
I am excited to see it in work.
Oh.
Anyway, we can talk about the gauntlet at any time. Sorry, Locke, you were talking about a meeting that we are going to.
Right, with Jemeni. She's gonna be meeting us in the Tanglewood tomorrow night, midnight, and I reckon we should all go, because it's not that I have any reason to distrust of Jemeni, but I distrust Jemeni because, well, it's just good business practice not to trust, other captains.
Would it maybe be wise for us to scout ahead and see the meeting place before we go there and at the cover of night?
It's definitely a good idea, that's for sure. Don't want to be
Maybe.
ambushed.
Yes, so maybe we can catch someone setting up a trap of some sort.
I mean, sounds good enough to me. I got a little things I need to do as well before we commit fully to leaving the city, but I see no problem in helping out here.
If we are to be the reputable organization that I think we all wish to become, it is important that we keep our obligations. So let us go investigate this meeting place and see if it is safe.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Before you guys do your scout, though, this is just a little meta. We haven't battled in so long, and it's been months. I want us to all just quickly go through our stats and make
See what
sure
we got.
we're good to go.
Did I? We probably didn't finish my training yet.
No, but we have advanced a few days, which means I think I did 3 days there. So if you wanted to continue your training, anyone who's got ongoing training, we can do 3 more days worth of training.
And we're still level 3, right?
Do you remember where?
Yeah, probably today I'll level you because I've kept you at level 3 for far too long. But
Do you know where I was at with my training? Like how many more rolls I needed to complete it?
yeah, I got notes here. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm at 5, I believe.
I added my notes just with Geo's notes. So Locke, you are at parry level 6. Dresdis, you are at polearm mastery level 8.
We need 10,
11.
11.
Now, what that means is you are capable of using your power. It's just not super reliable.
Right. I might go grab it out of. I might go grab Superior Technique and Parry out of the thing and put it in my thing just so that I remember it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Like, add it to your character sheet. I've got the notes about the extra rules I've attached to it.
Because I'll absolutely forget if I don't physically see it.
And then Geo, you're at level 4 Fire Charm, level 9 Earth Grapple. But with your focus now, you'll be gaining +1s on your attempts.
Okay.
Is Dresda still getting the +1 armor bonus from my infusion?
This was the other thing I wanted you to check on is your infusions in case you wanted to rearrange them.
Yeah, I know. I'm still down to keep giving Dresda that +1. I just want to know that we're still tracking it.
I'm pretty sure that chainmail is 16 naturally, right? And it says I have 17, so I must have just added it.
Cool.
I know we've been using it the last few times Dresda squared up. So.
And then did I have one other infusion available or artificer thing available? I don't know what I did with it. I don't know. I can't remember if I ever infused anything else.
I think you have a light infusion on. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's more of like my cantrip. Like I can just kind of put that on anything.
Okay, that wasn't an infusion. Did you have a throwing? Did you make a throwing hammer for Bobby or something like that?
I thought I did at some point. Yeah, I thought I had a
returning?
Yeah, I thought the returning weapon. That's it.
Yeah. So if you want to rearrange those, make different kind of infusions in preparation for this scouting and possible combat that might come up, that's what I want you to think about right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. The different infusions.
Does anyone else have resource-related stuff that they need to organize?
I just can't find my thing in here.
I think most of our casters are all spells known casters, right? So you don't have any prepared list.
Geo, do you make spell attack rolls when you attack?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. Yeah, I think
his
for
chaos.
chaos. Well,
Would that be a helpful thing for this new gauntlet that we've made you to get a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls?
I would say so. I would also ask if it adds a +1 to my spell DC when I use spells. Because in that case, it would.
I don't know. It just says
Plus one to spell attacks is a common thing. +1 to DCs is a very uncommon thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems kind of OP.
Yeah, that breaks the balance a bit.
But I can do an enhanced arcane focus infusion onto this gauntlet, and give it while holding this item. The creature gets +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. In addition, the creature ignores half cover when making a spell attack.
Both of those are cool.
I don't know what that means. Half ignores. Oh, so it can cut through cover.
Yeah. So if someone's hiding behind a wall, you can.
Geo does a blast at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That could be pretty useful.
Yeah, and then when we reach level 10, it gets to a +2.
I'm just gonna have to remember my thing because it's not in here.
What are you having trouble finding?
Fighting style, superior technique, which would come with parry.
And where are you looking in one of our
I looked under
class features?
Are you using the plutonium? I found mine in plutonium, but I did not see it in the class features.
I don't know. I don't see. I think I'm missing some stuff. Maybe.
Just use the plutonium to search it.
Oh. I don't. There isn't a class features for plutonium.
No, you go to, but you're not getting a class feature, right? You're getting a feat.
Right, but I don't see any feats either in here.
Right, so use plutonium.
They would say, fucking, what are you talking about?
Open your character sheet, and there's 3 dots. Click the 3 dots, and then it says plutonium import at the top.
Okay, I didn't even know this was here.
I didn't know you could do that either.
Wait, really?
No, not all of us have DM'd games on fucking.
Yeah, dude.
Hold on, our game doesn't even have this.
Well, fucking, but you still know more about this than we do.
Who cares?
I didn't
Figure
even
it
know
out.
that, Bobby.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
I had no idea. You could just do
I
it
don't
from
even
the
have. I don't
computer.
even have a plutonium importer in my game. Like, I don't even know how you got that.
Look at all this.
Well, I
Like,
loaded
look.
that in there, of course.
Yeah, like nobody knew about this but you.
That's incredible. Oh, what were you guys doing to add things to your characters?
We're going through the fucking
Compendium pack.
compendium packs. Yeah.
Yeah, because I loaded a bunch of plutonium stuff into the compendium packs, preloaded it. That's, anyways.
Wait, so
Wow.
that's just open access to all of plutonium? Okay, never mind. That's yeah.
Did you find what you're looking for, Josh?
No, but I'll keep looking.
Okay.
There's a billion things in here.
Yeah. Okay. And really, all you need is the fighter class feature.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bother to go fighting initiate.
Yeah.
Technique. I was just gonna put the feature in there.
Just drag parry over there, and then it works.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else resource stuff you need to get ready before we move on?
Gio, did you write down your enhanced arcane infusion?
Are you talking about the gauntlet?
Yeah. Did you track the infusion that I put onto the gauntlet?
I have it on the equipment, and then I will have to.
Make sure it updates your spell attack for like Chaos Bolt.
Because you get a +1 bonus to attack spell rolls now, and you ignore half cover when making a spell attack from that gauntlet.
And Chaos Bolt is the only one I can think of on your spell list that has spell attacks, but you might have another one.
Yeah, I
you use Chaos Bolt all the time, right? Isn't that your main bolt? Right? Yeah.
I'll use it when you're in a jam. Oh, yeah, it's worth. I got to see here. Better rules. Specs. Specs.
You probably have to edit your. Oh, I don't know what you would have to edit. We might. If you can't figure it out, we can just manually add a +1 when you make spell attacks.
Spare.
But keep looking in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh, range spell attack. Okay, I found it.
Okay.
Oh well, that's equipment action. So I might be able to.
You might be having to fudge it because there's not going to be a place where you can put an infusion. So
Just put it, yeah.
Just pretend like it's a +1 item or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone, I was digging through our party loot, just finding some stuff to feed to my genie. And, well, here, I found some stuff. Dresdis, here's a potion of heroism. I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point in time. Raphael, here's a greater healing potion. And, I have a potion of healing. Whoever wants that one. Regular potion of healing.
I'll write down this greater healing potion in my inventory.
Take a look.
I think I have a ton of those already.
I'm taking the potion of healing. I don't have any.
Oh, I only have I have 3 potions of healing.
I'm good. I actually could hand some out if anybody needs extra.
Shit, I don't have any.
I can give you one.
2 potions of healing, okay. Sick, tight, fresh. Dresdis, that potion of heroism is pretty tight.
Oh my god, all of this. This is crazy.
I'm also going. Who already can someone breathe in underwater already?
I don't. Not that I know of.
No, I can't. I can make
Okay. I'm gonna give it to. Well, Locke. Yeah. Give you.
Alright.
Take a potion of water breathing.
Because, like, you seem like a guy who would go into water for a long period of time.
The pirate? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, if anyone, yeah.
I'm also going to give you a potion of invisibility.
Also makes sense to gift a lot.
Hey, you sure?
You totally used the last one for a good purpose.
Yeah, you did. So,
Yeah, that
let's
shit
fucking
came in
use
handy
these.
for sure, yeah.
And then I was thinking too, I want to take Chris's map and put stuff on it for our tower, like silverware and gold candlesticks and porcelain dish sets.
And put them
Find,
on
like-
where?
Yeah, like put them on the map somewhere. Like I want to find little pictures of it and then just like slowly track how our house is like with all of our stuff in it.
Well, you know what? That's really cool. What I could do is give you access to my Ulrich's Tower on Incarnate,
Yeah.
and you could go in and like rearrange it and build up. Like the kitchen was trashed, we could untrash
Yeah,
it, and
I want to untrash it and put the silverware and
Yeah.
the golden candlesticks on the table.
And
Get rid of all the blood.
maybe
and
clean
the-
up the jail so it's not a jail anymore. It's like bedrooms
The
or something.
The goo room probably
Yeah.
can be cleaned up.
Yeah, that was the kitchen.
I just want to track our home.
Yeah.
So we have a sense of progression as we're like going through. We can come back to our house and like be like, oh, remember when we fought that guy? There's the head of that beast right there.
Yeah, I love that shit. Okay, well that can be on the side, and I will definitely set that up.
I'll just
with
do
you.
that through the week.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna feed Kawa a lapis lazuli and 2 turquoise, a total of 30 gold.
Okay, let me get my Kawa. Do you want to talk to Kawa? You're not gonna feed Kawa your Philosopher's Stone?
I am not gonna feed Kawa my philosopher's stone.
Okay. Like I have been anticipating you might do that since the beginning. I'm like, what happens if he does that? So,
I can somehow, it's still too unstable, right? It's a bunch of mana, just like or energy, just in a condensed form, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if I could perfect it, then I might feed it to him.
All right.
But that will come later.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you said 3 more gems. They're all 10 gold piece gems, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Kawa thanks you for the breakfast and feels reinvigorated, and you return back out to the physical world.
Okay. Does anyone cast shield?
I do.
Okay, take a scroll of shield.
Oh, okay. Oh, I could cast it naturally. Should we give it to someone who might need it, or should I take it?
Well, that could just save you a spell slot.
Saves you a spell slot.
Yeah, that's true. I'll take that.
Yeah, I would just take the scroll of shield. And
Alright,
then I think we'll keep the potion of cold resist in there, the potion of poison in there as well. I'm gonna actually move these poisons that I have over to party. I can't.
Oh, I cast shield too.
Okay, I think that's everything from our
Whoops.
party loot that might come in handy.
I also want to get a little bit meta on Jeremy. Jeremy, fire off all your spell slots. Just don't ever save them.
All right.
Yeah, all the time.
That's my current recommendation for you and for our Warlock friend, but I think he's already been kind of doing
Oh,
that.
bruh.
Yeah.
All my level 2s are going out.
Yeah.
This next combat.
I don't know enough about Andrew's character to know if that should be the same thing too, but yeah. Definitely for the
Possibly not.
sorcerer.
He has a lot
and the
of
warlock.
like buffs, debuffs, and stuff like that might come in clutch during certain times.
Yeah.
I'm trying to know whether or not I should burn through spell slots. Is that what that was?
Yeah. I don't even know what spells you can cast.
I want Geo to burn
I
through
don't-
so we can get more rolls for wild surges.
Yeah.
And
Are
then
we
also
using
Geo
the-
has sorcery points that he can use to recover spell slots, so
It's true. You guys mind me saying, I figured out a way to duplicate the Omni Gauntlet. I just went to Plutonium and I imported a +1 wand, and that's the exact same stuff, like +1. And so I think it's a passive ability.
yeah.
So because I can't like click and use it, so I'm hoping that I'm gonna just try a Chaos Bolt for fun to see if it gives me that bonus
Yeah.
without this. Oh, whoopsies! That was a private one.
Let me check. You can do it public if you want.
Alright. Gives me +3/+2. So +3 is charisma, +2 I think it's proficiency.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that didn't look like it worked.
But it's
You still get a +1.
It's.
I mean, can't you just go into the item itself and then just add a +1 in there?
Well, I thought it has it, and
But I think you might have to manually edit each spell.
Yeah.
Because, like with a
Yeah,
weapon,
you're right.
it's only a weapon and you click the weapon, not the spell, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay.
He's right.
Let me see here. Where's that formula? There's a
Cannonball's
thing.
fucking stupid.
What's
That's such a good
I love how we, this thing is so amazing, but we're grumpy that it doesn't work the way we want it to.
I know.
I got all my shit fixed.
This is made by people for free, just to play fun. And we're like, why can't you make it right, you idiots? Yeah. Okay. Gio or Jeremy, if you're struggling with that, let me know. But otherwise, let's. What else do we got on?
I got it. You were right. I just had to put in a 1 in the attack bonus, so there it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's amazing. 3+3/+2/1. We have a sequence.
You're a math nerd like me. My brain automatically looks at those things and like, cool. Okay.
Awesome. Feel good.
Gio, up to good. Anthony, was there anything you needed to get prepared for?
Nope.
Okay. So anything else before we go?
I need to do stuff before we leave the city, but
Right.
I'm good as a character.
Yeah, we
right
ain't
now.
leaving the city right away unless I surprise something on you. I'm not going to. So we want to go to the Tanglewood?
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta do those 3 rolls real quick.
Oh, yeah. 3 roll. Oh, and we'll do that.
I don't know if Bobby did his training rules either.
Nope. So let's do training first. So, and Gio, you're welcome to do some training as well. But we'll do yours last because yours is more complicated. Dresdis rolls. Those look right. Let me grab. So your first DC was 17, hit. Next one was 18, hit. Next one, 19 and a fail. So you are now level 10 polearm mastery, which is almost 100%, which means your DC to try to successfully use your polearm mastery is 11, which you probably will be able to hit a lot of the time. So feel free to try and use your polearm mastery even though you're not 100% there. Locke, you want to do yours? Okay, and we start DC 15, that's a fail, but then a hit and a hit. So a hit on that, you're now level 8. Same sort of advice, you're not quite as far up there as Dresdis, but you should feel probably pretty confident that you should be able to parry most of the time.
Parry is an emergency boy skill, so.
Okay. And then Gio, do you want to try and practice your fire charm or your earth grapple?
Yeah. I'll do Earth Grapple.
Here, let me see what if anything you're boosted these days. The 3 days are a +1 fire, +1 earth day, or yeah, the first one's +1 fire, +1 earth, and remember you have +1 to both of those because of your new gauntlet.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll just put it together. It's +2 at fire, +2 earth. Which one do you want to train? Your fire charm or your earth grapple?
Earth.
Earth. Fire at will.
Dang it.
But okay, wait. That's not 100% correct. Because we should be doing a Arcana check. Are you trained in Arcana?
Yes.
Yeah. So add your charisma to that. Add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, that makes it fit. Or
Yeah, which still don't think hits our DC of 18, right?
oh no, it doesn't.
Okay, so
18.
next day is a +2 fire, +1 earth. So with your bonus, that's +3 fire, +2 earth. What do you want to do?
I'll do the +3 fire,
Okay,
plus my charisma, plus my proficiency,
yeah,
and
15. That's a success. Okay, so your
yay.
fire charm went up, and then the last day is the same. +3 fire, +2 earth.
Let's do the fire charm. The fire charm wants to go, but the
Yeah.
earth grapple always was the other way
It
around.
was the other way around before. So now, yeah,
Okay.
hit it one more time. And
Still the same modifiers last time then.
same modifier, DC 14 you're trying to hit.
Okay, so I'll say +8.
You forgot.
Gotta give it the command. I can't just. That's the text, but now I'm going to give it a command.
Yeah. And you hit. You succeed. So you've now got your fire charm at 6. Same advice on the earth grapple. You're pretty good at that. Your fire charm, you're kind of in the middle. You're 50-50 on it. In a clutch situation, you might still cave.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. Anything else we had to do before we went to the? I think that was
Just a quick question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So let's say I try to use one of those, even though I'm not fully trained in it, I'm always going to roll a d20 for a potential surge.
You always will roll a d20 for a potential surge when you. But that's not supposed to apply to cantrips. These are cantrips, so that doesn't apply.
Oh.
So I haven't been applying it to cantrips. But if we go another couple months with no wild surges, I'm going to start changing the rules. I'm just
like one is due.
Yeah, exactly.
In the Aether. Yeah, okay.
I might just start dropping wild surges in if I feel like that's what we need to do.
An idea on that is every time that it doesn't happen, increase the chance of it happening by 1.
Right. And other things I was thinking is that when he starts using like his elemental powers like that, that might also increase the chances of there being a wild surge.
That's a cool idea, yeah.
Okay, so were there any questions or anything else before we head to the Tanglewood?
Finding a way to break my framework in half.
Break the gem in half?
Yeah.
Why? Because you want to make that teleportation thing?
I do. But I
Okay.
want to. But I feel like I'm going to have to talk to a wizard and like.
You're smart. You're the expert in Philosopher's Stone stuff.
Yeah, but like I feel like I need a wizard to cast the teleportation like kind of juju onto one of the pieces. So
you also have you have a
a
pretty skilled artificer here as your colleague, and then also if you remember, Zaffi had a little bit of interest in your stuff. She's a pretty powerful artificer if you need any of that more sophisticated stuff. But I want to push you to think about it, just like in our conversation we had offline there. Go big. Think artifact level. I'm gonna be much more happier to say yes to an artifact level power than I am to some kind of mechanic breaking power. So if you say you want to raise gods, I'm like, yes, okay, let's raise gods. Or you want to become immortal or something else. Those are things that I think are way more cooler for us to track down than bigger fireballs or something like that. So if you're thinking teleportation, I like that idea. And I think we can build something, but probably not in the 3 days before you go talk to the pirates.
No.
Yeah. Okay. But how about we say how about this? Roll a investigation check. We'll just do some preliminary research. All right, so you go to the library of arcane arts, and you start reading. You basically go crack open a book on teleportation, and you find that there's a lot of information in this book, but a majority of it is going over your head at the moment. And maybe your instinct of finding a tutor or someone else to help you with this might be the right
Beneficial.
instinct. Yeah.
Okay.
So we head out into the Tanglewood. Now, are we doing this on Fire Day the day before as a means of doing some reconnaissance? Are we doing this on the feed day, the day of, during the day before you're meant to be there, or what's your plan? Or right before you go? You could go, a couple hours before the meeting as well and scout it out then.
I mean, let's go check it out. Before.
Yeah, probably on Fire Day.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Just to see what it is, because I don't think any of us have really been out there before.
No.
Yeah, probably not. So on Fire Day, it was noon when you got the message lock. So are you guys going to head out pretty much right away?
Yeah, to
think
go
we should,
investigate. Yeah.
Okay. So around 1:45 in the afternoon, you do you guys have horses? I forgot. I'm pretty sure Raph has a horse.
I do have a horse.
So you're gonna ride out, or are you gonna leave your horse in the stable?
I think we're trying to be a little stealthy, so I'll leave it in the stable.
Okay, so you guys have hiked out. You hike mostly down the wood, down the road. And so it's a not very highly traveled in this sort of cool winter day, but you do meet a few commoners.
Freaking commoners.
After about an hour, you start veering off the road towards the coast, and this is it's still a pretty well-traveled path. It leads you past a small hamlet. You're not sure the name of it. You just pass through. No one really pays you too much mind. And you approach the Tanglewood.
Can I just do an investigation real quick, just to see if I can notice anything at the entrance?
Sure.
I'll assist.
All right. Then you
I'm
can
gonna use my cool little goggles to kind of do some like scoping.
Okay, sure. You pull out your little, your new, what do we want to call it? Your
Goggles of sight, goggles of far sight, maybe.
Sure, there you go. Your goggles of far sight. You flip down your cool new lens, which it takes you a couple seconds to focus in and out, and you realize you're kind of you don't have practice with this yet, and you get a little disoriented. Like you're kind of zoomed right in on a tree, and you know how it is, and you like move around a little bit, and then you're like right in a bird's eye, and you're like, ah!
Yeah.
And then you're
I am certain that there are trees and birds. Unfortunately, that is as sure as I can be within my current state.
You take maybe a moment to sort of adjust your, close your one eye, right? And you're like, okay. And once you've been able to, make much finer movements with your head so it doesn't jerk around so much, you're able to do a quick scan of what you think of as the entryway to the Tanglewood. And what you realize upon looking at it is that the Tanglewood is given that name because there are a lot of brambles and bushes that sort of make it hard to pass through. Luckily, in the winter, a number of these bushes have lost their leaves, and so it's a little bit easier to get a good view through. You think it would be pretty obscured in the summer. But from your initial view, you can't see the signs of anyone in the wood that you can tell. And you can tell at least 3 different game paths that seem to start in your close vicinity that you could use to enter into the wood.
Okay. Yeah, I share this to the group. See, it looks like there is nothing to be concerned about here so far, but if we move in a little further, maybe we will learn more.
Well, we might as well. I mean, we're early, so...
There's a branching path here. We can choose to go down one path or split up and investigate multiple.
Seems like a bad idea to split up.
I'm not getting caught without you guys.
Very well, Mia Portos. I think maybe we go down the center path and see where it takes us.
There's 3 paths, right?
3 that you can see here, yeah.
Yeah, okay. One path.
All right, you guys approach the center path.
Yeah, we moved towards the center path.
All right. Everyone can do a perception check as you approach the center path.
Wait, what the heck? Where's my character? Alright. We're the most perceptive group, I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're notoriously good at perception.
No one saw what I did.
I saw it, Bobby. I just didn't comment on it. I did shake my head, though.
Oh no, not the head shake of disapproval.
No, anything but that. Anything but that.
Okay, so you guys approach the center path. You're keeping, of course, you're on a scouting trip, so you're keeping your eyes open to look for signs of, any passage and whatnot. Raph, you notice that this is indeed a game trail, and you can see that in the snow and in the mud, the ground has snow, but not a lot, and it's kind of it's a little bit sticky and melty snow, if you know what I mean. And there's like muddy packs around. In the game trail itself, most of the snow has been kicked away or melted away, and there's just sort of a muddy path. But you can see in some of the snow path leading up to this game path that you can see 2 distinct deer paths or footprints of deer. You can also see a number of smaller animals, rodents, probably bunnies or squirrels or something like that. And then Geo, you're a little bit better trained with your military background. And of course, you see some of these game trails as well. But you do catch one you see one imprint. It's a little bit hard to really see, but again, you're training in the military. You can tell that it is a footprint of a humanoid. Without a little bit more investigation, it's not immediately easy to tell what kind, but you can tell it looks like a boot print.
Gentlemen, I see a footprint here. I say that in character.
I'm gonna go over and investigate the footprint.
Yeah, can we figure
I
out
will
what
as
way
well.
it's heading?
I'll assist Josh in investigating the footprint.
Okay, Josh, you can make a roll with an advantage, investigation.
Yeah.
All right. You sort of kneel down and take a closer look. You can see that as the step was made, the person seemed to be moving in a little bit of a hurry, at least this step, because it's smeared across. It's not sort of like a nice clean print. But you can see, what you can judge from this footprint is that the foot itself looks a little bit smaller, which means it could belong to, say, a woman, or maybe a race of people that are slightly slighter, like elves. It doesn't look so small like it's halfling or gnome or something like that. But yeah, your best guess is either like a female human or female dwarf, or maybe an elf.
Right. Looks like it was someone with a slaughter build coming through here. Probably one of Jemeni's crew, scouting for traps just like we're doing now.
I think it would be a good idea for me to set up a bit of a spell here where we can see if there's any magic in the vicinity.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
I'd like to cast detect magic.
Okay. You cast your detect magic spell, and the familiar sort of glow that you can see around normal things appears out about you. For the most part, these are just natural auras that just depict things as mundane. Of course, you and your companions have a small collection of magical items on them. So you sort of drown out those auras that you can already see, and you focus in on the Tanglewood before you. Do you use your far-seeing goggles as well?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you
when I cast, because I cast my spells through my objects, right? So when I
Right.
cast things that are detecting things, I think now all of that magic is channeled through those lenses.
Right, so we'll say that you're
Yeah.
going to use it through there. Okay. It says here that your detect magic spell works for up to 30 feet. So I will say that your far-seeing goggles will extend that distance for you. It might not extend it as
Cool.
far as you can see, but it will help you see further. Okay, so
Yeah.
it definitely helps you glance out into the forest. But this forest does not seem to have a magical enchantment upon it. It's not, even though it's tangly and kind of a pain in the ass to get through, it seems like it's mostly just normal growth at this point. But your detect magic lasts for 10 minutes, so you're welcome to keep this going as you travel into the forest, and it might alert you to the magical presence of things as you come along.
Portos, it looks like there is nothing here in case of enchantments or other magical traps, but we should move ahead and see if we can find one, any more footprints, and two, any more magical signatures.
Yeah, let's keep our eyes peeled.
Let's see.
That's not his voice.
That was good.
Nope.
Try being a DM.
Dude, I know.
I can't even remember from day to day what the last voice I used was.
I have to make an active effort to not be full Dracula.
I want to suck your blood.
And sometimes I get, I am Italian, blah.
Okay, so
Zoe's listening to the Bram Stoker's Dracula right now, and apparently the Dracula voice is just like a molasses, like super slow talking Dutch dude.
Oh yeah, it's Gary. What's his name? Gary Oldman plays Dracula.
That's the movie. Yeah.
Oh, it's doing the auditory.
Yeah, and reading the book with it.
Okay, this might be.
Okay, so you guys travel out into the. I assume you're just going to travel into the wood a bit and explore.
Yeah,
Okay.
just keep on investigating. Always looking for prints. See where the prints are going. If there's any I don't know.
Okay,
fires
so
or
how about
smoke
this?
stacks anywhere?
Who's going to be the leader of this troop, Locke?
I can be.
It doesn't have to be.
I am kind of the scout.
Yeah.
Followed very closely by me though. I have a very good investigation.
Okay.
And I think I should be coming next because I've got the goggles on and I want to be able to see stuff in the.
Honestly, we're all pretty damn good at seeing shit.
Okay, so here's the question I'm kind of asking is, since you're following game trails, there's not going to be obvious the path to follow. So at each point, when you reach, say, a fork, I'm trying to judge whether you're making the right choices or the wrong choices here. So who's going to be making those choices? And it's fine if it's a team. If you say we'll
discuss it.
We'll discuss it at each branch. And if you three say we are the ones who make the decision, I just want to know what your decision-making process is.
We'll do it by community.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm definitely following the lead. I'm not going to argue. You know what I mean? I don't really care. We're just investigating.
Okay. Then here's what I'm going to say. Two of the three of you can make a survival roll with advantage. And you get to pick which two it is.
I am proficient.
Survival.
Sorry, Gio, they're not listening to you.
Oh no, it's all us.
I can.
The one guy who knows what he's doing is like, but guys, and you're like, no, shut up, Gio.
Don't get it, man.
Tend to your gauntlet.
Yeah, exactly. You're here for one reason only, and it's sledgehammers.
Yeah, no, Raphael knows that this is not his bag, so he's not going to volunteer for this. I mean, I could try.
Yeah, someone's got to make the rolls.
All right, so Anthony, you and me, you want to do it? Lucius?
My survival's trash, but sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, I use my inspiration for the day.
No. You already have an advantage.
Oh, right. All right, there we go.
Okay. All right. And then now do another round of perceptions from everybody.
Oop, whoopsie, sorry. Yep.
Okay, so you guys confer when you get to most points, and through a couple of the times you realize that these paths don't really go straight anywhere, obviously because they've been formed by, game just running around looking for food and such, that you start realizing, wait, the coast is kind of over there. Let's start making our way through the wood toward the beaches area. And that, again, not very straight, kind of winding your way around. Every once in a while, you stop to check to see if you can find evidence that someone has passed this way before. It's very easy for most of you to find evidence of animals. In fact, some of you who maybe are, like to go hunting think, hey, this would be a good time to go hunting. There are some pretty easy paths to follow. But you're looking for paths that look like they've been taken by some pirates. You, Lucius, you're the first one to see another set of footprints. This set of footprints, when you guys take a closer look at it, appear to be, again, pretty sturdy boots, look like sailor boots. And but this one looks like it belongs to maybe a dwarf. They're kind of heavy set, smaller but wide feet that sort of indicate a dwarf. Again, I think maybe indicating on the right path, but you're not 100% sure. Dresdis, at one point, you find... let's see. You find something very interesting. On a branch, as though it got maybe snagged by someone was walking by, you can see what looks like... At first you thought it was just a feather stuck in the branch, but it looks like it is some kind of decorative... maybe something you would put on your armaments or your armor or something. It's got a little feather with some bones on it, and a couple beads and a little bit of a rope, not a rope, but like a string that has snapped, and it is just sort of dangling from this branch.
I turn to signal everyone and I wave them over.
Okay, everyone else, you get a chance to inspect this as well. At the moment, no one's touched it, so it's still hanging from the branch.
Anyone have any idea what this might be?
Lamb. I know that was a fire roll, Chris. Come on.
It was fire because I'm gonna give you advantage because that's DM cheating right there. No, actually, I was going to give you advantage.
It wasn't
Lucius.
a fire roll, damn it.
One of them was right. It was just the second one. No, actually, the reason I was going to give you advantage, Lucius, is because this is a pretty common charm among goblinoid people from the tribes in the south. It's not as commonly worn among goblinoids in Gurdan, although still somewhat commonly worn. So you recognize it as a goblinoid charm from goblinoid culture.
Looks like it's a charm. Goblinoid charm. I used to see him a lot. I think my dad had a few hanging around the house when I still lived with him. That ranks up with anything that was said earlier. It might be our person. You said short in stature, right?
I did. I said slim of build, short in stature. The problem here I'm seeing is that I don't think Jimeni has many goblinoids on her crew.
Yeah, I gotta say, we're not exactly the most common of people.
Right. The other issue being that there are other crews that have goblinoids, and not exactly on the best of terms with one of them in particular.
Well, that is not good. if there is anything like my people where we came from, they mean to do business. I mean, they'll hurt us bad.
Well, they'll try.
I'll try to talk to them, but we'll see.
I gotta look in my journal.
Can I grab it?
Yep.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yep.
Do I know like what the charm is?
Do a
too?
history check.
Okay. Ooh, I have a good that. I have good that. Good that. Andrew, does my English speaking impress you?
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You recognize this
Yeah.
charm as a charm from a particular goblinoid tribe. All that you can really know of that goblinoid tribe is, unlike your tribe, they did not take part in the War of Madness.
Oh, they didn't.
Yeah. That's really all you really know about it, meaning that those goblinoids didn't really leave their home 100 years ago like yours did. They probably
stayed where they were.
Stayed where they were. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it looks like they weren't part of any of the big wars, but that just means that they were alone out there somewhere. So isolation to a goblin tribe could, I mean, honestly, drive into piracy like they did here.
Is it something that we should be worried would have some sort of impact on our meeting this evening?
Well, seeing that Locke says that he's not on good terms with them, and well, they're here. Yes.
Potentially not on good terms. Jakey's crew has a lot of goblins, hobgoblins, etc. on it, and if his crew's made his way out here, well then, that's not a good term. But it could just be coincidence.
Well,
I am, in my experience, am not one to believe in coincidence. I think
I'm
though
with
we should
Raph
be
here.
careful. Maybe investigate, ask around town if about other goblinoids.
I don't want to go back to town.
I don't want to. Okay, so yeah, okay, this is a good question. You guys have moved pretty far into the wood. You're getting close enough now that you can kind of smell the ocean. You think you're getting close to the beach. You could continue traveling to see if you can scout out the beach and see if you can see any signs of the crew. Or you could head back to town. I guess that's on the books too, or anything else.
No, we're all the way out here. We might as well keep going. Being out here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know Locke knows about him, and not only does Locke know about him, I can talk to him, and I know they're here now.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's do another couple survival checks. We can switch up who's doing them now. If we
Yeah,
want.
I'm not gonna do it this time.
I'll
Raphael
take
did
the
not
lead on
like
this
the
one.
way that felt.
Dresdis
Yeah, I
and
can
Geo
still do it.
decide to say, "Hey,
Some experience that might.
Gio, weren't you a soldier? Why am I even doing this?
oh my
I
god,
brought it up. I brought it
Yeah,
up.
Gio's
You-
literally perfect at this.
Dresdis rolled
Well, I
a
actually
3
have
and a 2."
a humble proficiency out of considering.
Okay, can I get stealths out of everyone?
Absolutely.
No, that's another thing we're notoriously good at.
Yeah.
I'm actually good at it.
I know you are. Yeah.
Watch me roll dog shit though.
Health checks.
Because I said
Like-
something.
Like I do after I shoot any rifle at any time, even though my character is
Dude, I know.
on shooting rifles.
What is up with that?
Yeah.
I'm an expert marksman.
I've hit 3 shots the whole campaign.
That was the one thing that was cool about Crit Roll is in the TV show he misfires like almost all of
It's
his
fucking
shots,
hilarious.
and that
It's
was
hilarious.
really how it was in the game too.
Yeah.
Like they're all crit misses and stuff, and he's just like, "Damn, I love it." Okay, so you guys start moving towards the Here, I'm going to advance us a couple hours here too. It's getting into the later afternoon. The sun's going down. And the sun's a little, those late winter kind of sunsets where the sun's really low on the horizon. It's really bright in your eyes, right? And you're kind of moving out towards the beach. And that's when you realize you hear a bird call. And Locke, you're the first one to realize, oh, that's not a bird call. Because those birds don't exist here. As a sailor, you know that those birds aren't from around here, and it must be a pirate call. In fact, Locke, you recognize the birds are birds from the Kugong Empire. So you at least are able to recognize that you've probably been caught out by scouts of Jemeni's crew. Now, before you're able to react too much, partly because you're caught unawares by the sunlight, the glare, 3 drow elves, 2 dwergar, and 4 orcs kind of emerge out of the wood around you. And one of them, a dwergar, comes forward, seeming to speak on behalf of them all, and they say, "Oh, you're wandering out in the Tanglewood, are you? Don't you think it's a bit dangerous?"
Free man wanders where he pleases, sir.
Ah, aye we do, aye we do. What's your business out here?
Well, my business is my own, but I'd be much more inclined to share if I could know your name.
My name? Well, I'm Derg.
You, sail with Jemeni?
What do you know of Jemeni?
Not much, unless you can answer my question.
Well, listen, this here Tanglewood is our business, and our business out here is making sure it stays clear of any old people sneaking about, poking around. And if you want to be keeping that head on your shoulders, you might want to be turning around, heading your way out of here very quick.
Now, say we had business in these woods. You telling us we can't conduct our business here?
Tell us what your business is.
No can do, not unless you're gonna answer my question.
Then you can't be doing business in our wood.
Fine. I'm just gonna keep looking at him, just standing here. I'm gonna actually like look directly in his eyes, just like I'm gonna make it uncomfortable.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
I'm gonna use my my daily that thing I like. Help me. Fuck, I'm dumb.
Inspiration?
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look here. Seems you don't want to budge and we ain't going to budge either. We could come to blows if that's what you're about. Or you could open up and tell us what your business is down here.
Right, we could. Both those are options. But I don't think it has to be either. All you had to do was answer a question. I answer a question, you answer a question.
I mean, we could honestly just kill these guys. I
Well-
won't even look at them.
I don't know if that's the immediate answer to this
I
situation.
just put a hand on Lucius's shoulder.
You notice there that some of the orcs are getting edgy too. Some have pulled out their great axes. A couple of the drow are pulling out bows.
Look, I'm gonna whisper to him. Look, maybe we should tell him about the note that sent us here.
Right, but if we tell him about the note and he don't work for Jemeni, then we're betraying Jemeni's trust, and we ain't never gonna get this deal to go through.
I see. Okay, I understand.
Alright. Dredge is gonna step forward. Calm down. We're just scoping out a meeting spot we're supposed to go to tomorrow. It's nothing major.
Is this true? He looks back to you, Locke. Who are you planning to meet tomorrow?
This is exactly the information I didn't want to give away.
Then lie.
A business associate of ours is simple. It is as specific as we will be.
At this point, one of the drow elves runs over towards the Dwergar who's been talking. Non-threateningly, he puts his bow is pointed to the ground as he does, and he whispers something in the Dwergar's ear. Locke, you recognize the drow elf from your meeting with Haviland. You never got his name, but he was the other drow elf that was eating sousy oysters that day.
Okay, cool. So I recognize that guy then. We're here to meet with Jiminy the Glue, but not until tomorrow. It just seemed foolish to come here without taking a look at the place first.
The Dwergar looks at you and he says, sounds like you're speaking true here. You caught us by surprise. You weren't supposed to be here till tomorrow. Well, if you're here and you want to talk, then we might as well get the business meeting started. Are you ready to go?
Aye.
All right. Now, listen here. Avalyn told us that you would be bringing along some magic users. That's what these people are here for?
Most of them.
Yeah,
the rest of them are just the rest of the crew.
These don't look like our kind of people, you know. Well, this old elephant brew, he looks like he's a good fighter. And that orc fellow, well, he could find a place on our crew, no problem. But that bird man looks like he might be kind of from wealthier folk, you know.
Don't you worry about Raphael. Don't you worry about Raphael.
Into a tree.
I will assume that you do not understand the offensive nature of your comments. I would recommend not calling a future Kenku you encounter, quote unquote, a bird man.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm a bit rude. Well, fine. Come along. Follow me. You guys are escorted the remainder of the way. You guys, where you guys met, you were sort of high up on a kind of cliffside bluff, and you could see through again the thin, no leaves on the trees. You could see the sunset in the distance as you sort of make your way down the cliffside, kind of going back and forth. And the trees on the cliff are sort of not as common as they were up on the side. You make your way down to the beach side. The beach side is sort of a rocky beach covered with a lot of driftwood and fallen trees off the cliff and such. Again, just very tangly like the rest of the wood that you had come through. But you can see as you come out onto the beachway that you're in a large open cove. And the cove is kind of secluded and hidden. The cliffs kind of go out most of the way around. And so the entrance to the cove is sort of like a narrow passageway that looks like it might be hard to see from out in the ocean proper. And that makes it sort of a good hiding place for a pirate ship to hide out. And sure enough, in sort of the center of this cove, near there's sort of like a little island in the middle of the cove. It's like kind of tiny. Doesn't look like it would be big enough to, put anything interesting on it other than like the bird nests that you see out there. A lot of bird shit and such on the island. But you can see a large pirate ship anchored out in the water. And at the moment, it looks like it's not really set and ready to sail. It looks like it might be undergoing some kind of maintenance. For instance, the sails are down at the moment. But on the beach that you approach, there are a couple of rowboats that have just been sort of set up on the side. One of them is covered in a leather tarp, but the other two look like they've been made ready to go. And the lot of you all sort of load into these rowboats. And as the sun sets over the cliffs in the distance, you are rowed out to the Golden Chain, which is the name of Jimeni's boat. You're welcomed on the boat. Haviland is there. He doesn't really greet you, but he sort of nods at you, Locke, since you guys have exchanged words in the past. But you are led by the Dwergar into sort of the underneath the dock into the captain's main chambers. And in the captain's chambers, it's a very large chamber. You can tell that it has been occupied for many, many years by the captain. It is decorated and occupied on many walls with all these different spoils of her time as a pirate. Most of them are spoils from the Kugong Empire, tapestries, golden, chests, candlesticks, and so on. Pretty gaudy, lots of silks. And there is a monkey that seems to be kept as a pet, who it lives inside the room as well. And you walk in to see Jimeni, and let me grab my description of Jimeni. So Jimeni is an orc woman. She's actually quite beautiful. She's got long black hair. Her eyes are pretty sunken in her face, and there's sort of little yellow orbs behind sort of dark, shadowy eyes. She's got a single golden tusk that comes out on her right-hand side. She's got a gold septum ring. And she's got rows of gold rings in her ears. And she's got sort of orcish ears with little points on them, kind of like elvish ears, but of course green and a little bit more monstrous. And she's got really high quality sort of silk on in the Kugong style. So she's sort of got a tight silk jacket, and it's in sort of deep blood red with golden embroidery of like dragons and phoenixes and griffins and such on it. She's got very thin lips, and she doesn't seem to smile, which sort of is where she gets her nickname, Jimeni the Gloom. And as you come in, she looks you all over one at a time, sort of taking you in and maybe assessing your capabilities. And as you come in, she welcomes you, and she says, "Welcome to the Golden Chain. I am Jimeni, Captain Jimeni, that is. I hear that you have a proposal for me. Is that correct?"
Aye, 'tis correct, ma'am.
And you are Locke, is that right?
I am Locke.
Then, Locke, speak your proposal.
Alright. I'm Locke, obviously. These are the ivory crowns, the crew I run with. Now, I have a bit of let's say, a beef with old Jakey Smiles. And
Okay.
I need to get near him and his ship so that I can take his head and possibly the ship. Although taking the ship isn't a requirement. If we got to sink the damn thing to get in, that's fine. But he needs to die. He's wronged me in a way I can't forgive, and I want him dead. And you have a means to help me get that. So whatever we need to do for you, we do our best to fulfill whatever bargain we need to get to him.
Well, I have to say I like the way you think. Very ambitious. I have no love for Jakey Smiles. I've run across him a couple times in the past. But we're not assassins. We're pirates. What do you think? What services do you wish us to provide for you?
Get us on his ship. Maybe provide us some cover and fire from yours when things do turn south, because they will. I'm not here looking to talk to him. I only need 2 things from him. I need the map. He's got a map, and I want it. And I want part of his treasure. We'll split the treasure. Whatever he's got, split it 50-50. I want his head, the map, part of the treasure. You get the other part of the treasure, and if that ain't enough, you can take the ship. We'll find do with another.
You make a proposal that is enticing. Piracy is something that we, my crew and I, are very skilled at. And though we've been delayed for some time, my crew is eager to find some fresh bounty. I have one worry, though. Jakey Smiles is new to his crew and to his ship. What treasure do you speak of? Do you know of some treasure he has?
I can't say that I do, to be honest. All I know is he has 2 things I need.
Well, then what of this map? Is it a map to treasure?
Aye, it is, but I've been needing it.
You need the map or you need the treasure?
Really the same thing now, isn't it?
Well,
without the map, there's no treasure. And what good is a map if you can't have the treasure?
I agree. But what good is a deal if I ain't getting any treasure out of it?
Well, that's why we're coming to you with some magic users. I hear you need a wizard. And while I don't have that specifically, my mate's here, and pretty good with the arcane. I myself don't know much about it. They do.
I see. You come to sweeten the deal. That is indeed something we've been looking for, and I will entertain what you've offered me. But I think I would still need more if you wish me to attack another pirate ship in the open waters. Something I'm prepared to do, something I enjoy doing even, but there might be more lucrative targets that I can direct my crew at, unless you can offer me some share of this treasure you think you are likely to find.
All right, hang on. I gotta look at a thing. I gotta look at.
The map?
No, I had to look at what Jakey's map actually takes us to.
Yeah.
And decide if I actually give a shit about whatever that treasure is.
You're like, is that one of the ones I wanted?
It's actually not.
I mean, you kind of just want his head, don't you?
Well, some of them have treasure that I want too.
Oh, really?
But Jakey's not one of them. Nobody here uses that particular implement anyway.
I don't even remember what it was. I'm looking it up. The
Shield
shield of the turtle.
And nobody in our crew uses shields.
Wow.
Nobody.
I had no
Magic
idea.
shields. Magic shields.
I can use a shield, and I would love to.
Can you actually use like a shield?
Yes. I can use a shield and still cast with one hand.
I can make you a shield for sure.
Yeah, but a shield of the turtle, that sounds tight.
You don't even know what it does.
you.
Maybe it's only used by turtles.
Maybe it just slows you down.
You really, really slow.
Makes you slow unless you're swimming.
+1 defense, but
Yeah. Speed 5.
Alright, hang on, I gotta look at another thing now. Where is my maps? It's not opening very quickly, sorry. There we go. I never knew what Greasy Hooks had, and I still don't.
I know what Greasy Hooks maps to.
But
It says it right here on my
Yeah, but you're
notes.
cheating.
I am cheating. I also made it up.
Yeah. It's ironic that I know where the maps that I don't have go to,
Yeah,
but I have no clue what the one I have gives.
yeah. Well, the other part is I have no idea what these items actually do.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah. So if you think you know what they do, send me notes, and I will.
Yeah, like the shield isn't even a shield. It's
Yeah.
like has nothing to do with the shield. It's just called that.
Or turtles.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like a turtle-shaped brooch.
Yeah, and it casts shield on you.
Yeah. I don't know. What do I do?
What do you do? She wants a share of your treasure.
Right, I know. And that's fine, but I understand that.
Secret map treasure, though.
Right, alright. I got what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
Alright. What do you say I sweeten the deal now?
Well, go on.
I've got a couple things on me that you
What are you
might
doing? We can't just sell Lucius into slavery.
No, not that.
Not Lucius, Geo.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Take the sheep.
Well, I guess that makes
It's not
sense.
military.
I know, what kind of weapons is she wielding? What does she have on her?
I hadn't made that shit up yet, but I
Well,
think
I-
she's going to be a swashbuckler because that sounds fun, right? I'm going to say she's kind of like you. She's got twin blades. I won't say exactly what they are, but they're pirate blades.
Right.
Yeah, rapiers, sabers, something like that.
Yeah, something cool like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
She probably also has like 3 or 4 daggers that are very visible too.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my rum flask and kind of take a swagger drink of it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna offer it to her.
You
Just
took
like-
you took
just
a
like
drink.
I took a drink, yeah.
Then she'll take it, and she'll take a swig too.
Alright. I cap it and alright, how about this? And I'm gonna reach down slowly, really slowly, to my boot where my hidden enchanted dagger is.
Okay.
And I'll pull it out and I'll be like, I'll bank it on this. And I'll like hand it over for her to look at and see if she wants it. Like,
Okay. She takes it over and she looks it over. She pulls it out of its sheath. It's obviously very nice craftsmanship. She uses it to cut a piece of cheese off of a block of cheese on her desk, and she eats it and she says, "Well, this is very good craftsmanship indeed." And she stabs it into the table. She pulls out 2 of hers. She's like, "They're pretty similar to what I've already got, but I mean, I could always use
BRB.
more." What was that? Jeremy said BRB?
he did, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I could always use more. Now, my expectation is the treasure you're probably going to find at the end of that old map is probably a little bit better than this old dagger. But how about this? You give me this dagger now, and you give me a share of the treasure that you find at the end of your map. That way, if you don't find any treasure, I still get to keep this dagger.
Aye, and you help us get Jakey and his crew. Although, to be quite fair, if some of his crew want a turncoat, that's fine with me.
Right, Jakey. So let's make sure we iron out the conditions of this part of the deal. You want to make sure I can, me and my crew, we can, sail up on him and hopefully corner them in a vulnerable position. I don't mind blasting off my guns to make sure that ship slows down, you know. But then what? You want my crew to fight his crew, or are you going to do that yourself?
Well, I'm not exactly sure how big his crew is. Maybe some support even from your deck. So you've got Drow out there, notoriously good archers.
Well, you know, it will depend a bit on what we are able to learn of his crew. As you say, it depends a little bit on how many he can draw to his banner. But I've dealt with pirates of his team before, and I'm pretty sure we could take them on one-on-one, my boat versus theirs, especially if we had some help from your lot. But, you know, that will put my my crew at risk, and I guess we'd have to be thinking about what would be a fair recompense. If you're taking old Jakey's boat, then maybe we'd need a little bit of booty to cover our expense, you know?
How much are we talking? What's I have to smoke up like
How about this? You get the ship, but we get to take our pick of any provisions on the ship that we might find. You know, cannons, cannonballs, ropes, sails, those kind of things. Things that we won't leave you defenseless or without, you know, means to travel safely to a port. But we're going to need some of those provisions ourselves. How about that?
Seems fair.
All right. Okay. I think we're about to find ourselves with a deal here, good sir. But we got one last thing we need to talk about. Now, which of these are your magic fella?
Oh, I got three of them. We got Lucius here. We got Raphael. And we got and we got Geo.
I am charmed to make your acquaintance.
I'm charmed too. I'm happy that you've brought three magic folks with you. The one we managed to get our hands on, well, he hasn't been very successful in the task that we have set him to.
He's probably a moron.
Well, that's what we've determined. If you're not a moron, then why don't you follow me? She leads you all out of the chambers and down deeper into the depths of the ship, and she leads you into a room that appears to be. It's got a heavy oak door on it, very thick oak door on it, bound in iron around the edges. And it's got a real thick lock on it. And when you guys get down there, there's a big burly furbolg. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but there are two kinds of furbolgs in the world, and one of them are from the Kugong Empire, and they are a very industrious troop, and that's what this one looks like, a very thick, strong furbolg. And he's standing in front of the door, and as Jiminy comes down, he pulls out a keyring and he opens the door, and the door swings open. And behind the door, you walk down about 3 steps into a large room that sort of occupies the stern of the boat. And it's right beneath the captain's quarters where you just were. And in this room, it seems to double as both a brig and a treasury of some kind. At least, just like the captain's room, there's lots of different kinds of treasure and such that's in here. Although here it looks like it's treasure that they're trying to smuggle or something. Hers was more on display for like, look at the cool shit I have. Whereas down here, it looks like it's just packed in here for storage. And then there's this, a sort of makeshift jail set up with a couple of cells. And in one of the cells is a dwarf who looks like he's been here probably for a couple weeks. He's dirty, but he's dressed in silks and a robe that make him seem like he was sort of an Earshore noble or a wealthy member of the Earshore populace. And it looks like he might have been a wizard or is a wizard. But he's trapped in there. He looks like he's probably not been treated very well. But they don't introduce you to him or even draw attention to him. Instead, they bring you to a table that on the table is a large chest, probably about 3 feet wide and about 2 feet tall, like a very large chest. And it is... it looks like it's made out of some kind of dark colored wood, a cherry wood or a walnut or something like that. And it is bound in really thick iron around the edges and around the bottom and so on. It's got the lid on, and it's got a secure lock on the front. And it's been decorated and in sort of a nautical motif. So it's been carved with ships and sea monsters and so on. But it's also covered in, in decorative places at least, with barnacles that look like actual barnacles. They might be actual barnacles, you're not sure, looking at them. And then there's, like I said, this big sort of padlock, almost a cartoonish kind of looking padlock on the front that most of you, the 3 magic bros at least, you can kind of tell that this looks like it's probably an enchanted lock, if not an enchanted chest altogether. And Jemeni, after you kind of gather into the room, Jemeni says, this is what we want some help with, opening this. So if one of you wizards could do that for me, go ahead. She looks at the wizards expectantly.
Let's take a look, guys. See what's going on.
Before we
the chest.
Yeah. And while he's doing that, I'd just like to ask, before we go any further, is there anything more you can tell us about this item that would help us in our decoding of it?
Yeah, like where did you find it?
She looks at you and she says, well, if you must know, this is the chest of the deep. She says it expectantly as though you might know what it is. You all can roll history checks. And forgive me, I need to take a bio break. Does anyone else need a bio break?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
sure.
Let's take 5 minutes then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Jeremy back?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all back. Okay, and we were about to investigate the chest of the deep, but I think
We were doing history checks, weren't we?
Not yet.
I think.
I think there was some investigating. Some people wanted to do an initial investigation on the chest, and Raph had asked, "Yeah, but wait a second, what is this thing?
Where did it come from?
Where did it come from?"
Yeah, and I'm actually really concerned because I'm assuming it's made out of some material that I don't really recognize.
It definitely looks enchanted to you. Your eyes,
Yeah.
you can tell that it is magical. You're not as eager as the others to go and investigate right away, probably.
Right.
I'm right up on it, dude.
Okay, who's up right up on it? The Lucius and Locke, or just Lucius?
Lucius, for
No,
sure.
I'm investigating it too. I'm definitely on it too.
Okay.
Lucius is touching it, looking around, investigating it, seeing if there's any traps, anything like that.
Then you can do the first investigation check, Lucius.
While Raphael was talking, I just walk up and start touching it.
Raphael says, "Yeah, where did you find this?" And Jemeni says, she said this is the chest of the deep. And she says,
so can I do a history check to see if I know what that is?
Everyone can do history checks.
I did that, I think.
Yeah, Lucius did one.
Can I have a
Locke gets... Sorry?
Hey, Locke, can you come look at this with me?
Just to get an advantage.
You're a little better
that's
with
how
your
it works.
hands, but I'm looking at stuff.
just to get help on the investigation check.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So, we will start with Chest of the Deep. Most of you don't know what it is. Locke, you have heard mention of it.
I got pirate knowledge.
Your pirate knowledge is that you're not really sure what it is. You haven't heard anything. It's just kind of one of those famous pirate treasures that you have heard of in the past. You know, probably on the same line as the Shield of the Turtle and some of those other ones, right? Famous piratey myth or legend. You didn't have reason to believe it existed, but you also didn't have reason to believe it didn't exist. But you maybe believe or trust her that it is indeed that. Let me see here. Okay, secret message to Andrew. Did you get that, Andrew?
I did get that, yes.
Okay. So that's what you know about the Chest of the Deep. And based on our investigation check, Lucius, you are able to determine that it is definitely enchanted. The chest itself is enchanted, but so is the lock. And it seems to be a somewhat powerful enchantment, so you are a little bit, wary at first. And
Lucius, can I interject this
Yes.
information? Is this stuff that I can share?
Of course, it's information you know, so you're welcome to share whatever you like.
Lucius, that is, I would recommend you go forward with caution. We are dealing here with the Chest of the Deep, owned by the dread pirate Bloodbeard himself. Who knows what horrible enchantments he could have imbued within his treasure.
Yeah, he sounds like he would definitely curse the shit out of this thing.
I think we need to be extra careful if we are to move forward with opening this.
Yeah, I agree. I won't do anything reckless, I promise.
Allow me to aid you if you do not, and I think your lock-picking skills could come in useful here.
Well, just let me know what you need me to do.
Why do I have a +3 Arcana with a 8? What? Oh, intelligence. I'm just dumb.
You're a very smart goblin. Yeah.
We should do an Arcana check on the damn thing.
For what?
In attempt to what?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
See if it's cursed and or enchanted. We already
Yeah,
know
we
that.
can tell that it's deeply enchanted.
The type of magic. Look for a trap.
You could do those things. Yep. You could also use detect
I'll first
magic.
look. I'll look for a type. I'll look to see if it is trapped first of all.
All right, then do an investigation check.
Maybe we should do the type of magic on it instead.
If we're checking for mundane traps, I should probably do it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Your investigation's probably better than mine.
Mine's
honestly.
+5.
Yours is better than mine. Yeah, so you should do it.
I have a +6 deception too. Jesus.
Again, you could do it as a team if you wanted.
Yeah, we can. I say we do that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll an investigation for traps. Regular traps first.
Okay. I'm actually just going to take Lucius's with advantage because that's how the teamwork usually works. So Lucius, you both rolled 20s anyway, so it doesn't matter. Not dirty 20s, I should say. But yes, so here's what happens. Sort of Lucius, again, your initial investigation, you touched it, you looked at it, you wiggled the top to see if you could open it. You could tell from touching it that it definitely has from the tingle and the hum that it was magical. Mm-hmm. And then you hold up the lock for lock, and you've got it. You're sort of holding it still while Locke pulls out his tools. And I imagine you're using your special gilded tools that you stole from.
The fancy ones all the time.
Okay. So you get your fancy tools out, and you very delicately push them inside, just doing the initial So, when you're picking a lock, you're in there poking around at tumblers and trying to turn things. But when you're looking for a trap, you aren't trying to turn anything. Yeah, that's how you trigger a trap, right? So you're just in there looking to see if you can find a trap. And sure enough, you can see that, if you start wiggling things around there without the proper key, it will trigger a trap. And at least it hasn't triggered it yet, but you can just see it's got like a traditional keyhole, the normal shape keyhole. But right at the top of the keyhole, at the curve, you can just see that there is a little metal plate that looks like it will snap down in the case that you trigger one of these traps. And at the moment, you're not certain what that will do, but you bet it will destroy your tools if you did that.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that, and I'm also going to switch to my other tools.
Okay.
And can we talk to the...
When I came up with this trap, I was like, oh yeah, I could snap some fancy tools. I'm so glad you found it. And then you were like, nope, switching to my shitty tools.
Switching to the regular ones.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, Lucius, I interrupted you.
No, it's all good. Are we able to talk to the idiot who couldn't open this?
Yeah, he's sitting right there in the trap or in the jail.
Hey, you over there, the guy who can't get this open, and the reason I'm here to begin with. What'd you find out about this thing?
Okay, so he looks up. Like I said, he's a dwarf, and he's a wizard, and he's like, I casted a few spells on it that I knew of. I can tell you that it's got some powerful abjuration auras. I think that's because it's protected from damage. There's a trap in there, I think. I think it's fire-based.
So a fire-based trap and abjuration magic to make it freaking so it can't take damage. Hey, are you a wizard?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was trained at the university, but I work at my uncle's shop. I'm not really good.
Well, okay, that explains it then.
Hey, man. Can you get me out of here?
Well, that's probably up to us, deciding if we can open this thing up. And it's probably up to her. And I point to the pirate ball.
Yeah, but I need to get back to my uncle. Oh. Do you have any wine?
Wine?
Yeah, wine.
No, no.
Hey, do any of you have any wine?
Sounds like you have enough wine for all of us.
Oh, got him.
Oh.
How about ale? Whiskey?
I mean, we didn't exactly bring our drinks to this clandestine pirate encounter. I mean, I don't know what you want from us.
I want wine.
I'll turn to what's her name again?
Jemeni?
Jemeni? Yeah, Jemeni. I'd be like,
Hey, do you guys have any wine to just shut this guy up?
I'm not going to give him any of our good wine, no.
Can I pay you for the wine and you can give it to him to shut him up?
Sure, that's entertaining. Give me your coin.
Fine, I give you. I'll like flicker a gold.
Ah.
or two gold.
Yeah, like what kind of wine do you think we have on this place?
Just shitty grog wine. Here's 2 gold.
Are you buying the prisoner a drink right now?
I am.
Yeah.
He gave us handy information. He deserves a
She
drink.
takes the coin, puts it in her pouch, and signals someone in her Kugong thieves' cant, who goes and grabs a wineskin, and the dwarf sort of grabs it greedily through the bars and starts guzzling, takes a good long 15-second gulp, and then is like, belches and is like, oh, thank you, sir. Oh, that's really good, and goes and sits down on his pallet in the back. No longer seems upset or disgruntled about where he is, and just sucks back his wineskin.
All right, we're just gonna go ahead and leave that there for a second and turn our attention back to this chest.
I love that because I put this guy in here just for no reason, and this is perfect.
I mean, we might have to rescue him. Maybe,
Well, he
but-
gave you some information. You can rescue
He
him if you
did.
want, and all I put here is he's a drunk. So
So it honestly sounds to me, from what Locke saw in there, it looks like there's a fire-based trap by a metal plate that might break whatever's inside there, and it's impervious to damage. So in all honesty, we just have to disarm the trap, and it should work, right?
I think I might be able to help.
By all means.
Two.
Locke, would you like to use your tools, or should I use mine?
Oh, I think we could do it together. It would be the safe way.
Agreed. I say we operate. You will operate the locking mechanism, and I will do my best to be rid of the traps inside.
All right. So, what are we rolling for this then?
I was gonna do sleight of hand.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. Yeah.
So let me ask, you're just gonna try and pick the lock, or
We're trying to disarm the trap.
Disarm the trap.
Disarm the fire trap.
Yeah.
Or do we know where that is yet? I'm assuming it was the iron plate that was inside of it, but that
yeah,
might just
it
be
seems like the
break that-
mechanism for the iron for this trap is located inside the locking device. So going through the keyhole, there's no means for disarming the trap. So I'll go back and give you a couple pieces of information. So if you're using your tools in there in a normal way, where in a normal lock picking you would like turn one tumbler and then you put another one and turn another one, and then once you've got them all clicked up, then you turn the whole thing across, right? Now what you're inspecting is that if you were to use your keys one or your tools one at a time like that, that would trigger the trap, which would snap your thing off. So your Locke, your knowledge of this, because you're a thief and a lockpicker, you know that this kind of trap is made to make it basically impossible to use thieves' tools instead of using an actual key. So having a key that would slide in all at once and trick all the tumblers all at once will make it so that the trapping mechanism won't trigger.
We need a
So
locksmith. We just need to fabricate a key that works for it.
Yeah, Raphael, I mean, you make shit. Can't you do that?
I think I can try to do my best here to work something out.
If Locke can get a nice mold out of there, we can have you make it.
Let me see. I think. Let me check here. I got something that I think can help with this.
Because I've got a passive ability called the right tool for the job.
now we're talking. See, I don't know any of this stuff, but I'm like, I should make a tinkery kind of challenge.
Yeah.
Because I
'Cause
want
the
you
right
to be
tool
able
for
to
the
be
job,
like,
basically, if I have artisan tools near
Yeah.
me, I can. It says at third level, you learn how to produce exactly the tool you need. With these
Fuck
tools
yes.
or artisan's tools in hand, you can magically create one set of artisan tools. 5 feet from you, this creation requires one hour of uninterrupted work, which can coincide with a short or long rest. Through
okay,
the product of magic, the tools are non-magical and they vanish when you use this feature again. So yeah, just basically I can make like specific tools to any situation.
okay, so I'm gonna say 100% you can repurpose that to make this key thing that you're gonna need to make here. Okay,
Cool.
so it said, what were the mechanical
It
details?
takes an hour.
An hour, and all you have to do is basically so there's
So basically, what I'm doing is I'm taking Locke's shitty tools that he's using,
yeah.
not the nice ones that he likes,
Yeah.
but the shitty ones that he's using, and I'm repurposing them into a more appropriate tool for the situation.
You're kind of building it into a key out of those things.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
That's
So
just something you can fucking do.
Yeah,
yeah, but it's like he
That's
could
so
make a
cool.
screwdriver if he needs a screwdriver, or he could make.
I think it's supposed to correspond to a specific set of like existing like tools in the book.
yeah.
Right.
I don't think I can just make like nonsensical bullshit, but I can definitely make like a better
key.
key. Yeah.
Right, but like
out of a bunch of metal,
the mechanical implication is like you could make a disguise kit, or you could make a
Exactly.
right, but so basically, you would have the right tool for the job. Anything that says you need these tools to do it, you could make those tools.
Yeah, with an hour, I can change it to what I need it to do. Yeah.
But according to my notes, because I made this shit up as a skill challenge, you guys still need to do a little bit more. For you to know what the right tool is, you need to know what the right grooves on that key are supposed to look like. For sure. Right? And so to do that, we still need someone to investigate the lock to learn the tumblers. Now, doing so is risky. It could risk your tools and trigger the trap, right? But it's not the same as trying to turn the lock. It's just trying to figure out what those grooves need to be. So who wants to do that? And again, you can work as a team.
I think it should be lock, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it with sleight of hand, I guess.
Actually, it's going to be an investigate.
Oh, then not me at all, forever, no.
Oh, then I guess I can try the sleight of hand then.
Well,
it's investigate.
If it was a sleight of hand, I would do it.
Yeah.
It's investigation. I have a decent investigation, yeah.
I suspect...
Gio, you try it, yeah.
Okay, I suspect Raphael's investigation is better than mine, but I can still...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Gio, see if you can tell me anything more about the mechanism.
Okay.
I'll take a look.
All right. So, you are able to go in there with the tools somewhat delicately, maybe uncharacteristically delicately. I don't know if Gio is dexterous normally, but you're able to get in there and you're able to get, you kind of sketch out what you think it's supposed to look like for Raphael based on what your investigation came back. And so here's where I in my skill challenge, I have the investigation, and then I have a build check. But I'm going to overrule the build check because of Raphael's power. I'm going to say his power is going to make him do that automatically. So you take the sketch that was produced by Gio, and you can spend an hour. I'm assuming you're going to try and do that right here on the pirate ship. Is that right?
Yeah, I'll ask her, is it okay if we to take a little bit of time to do this?
Yes, and in fact, the pirates seem eager for you to open the chest. Okay.
Cool.
Now, I think this is actually a perfect time because I didn't actually plan when to do this, but it has to be an interruption because that's what makes it fun. So while you're building the key, you guys hear from above, on the ship above, and like I mentioned, there's quite a large number of pirates gathered in this room, more than would normally. They're curious, they're interested. Part of them are kind of serving as guards to make sure you guys don't fuck anything up, of course. So you're surrounded by a large number of pirates, and then up on the deck, you hear a muffled cry, and then a few loud thumps, and then a few seconds later, you hear a sailor cry out in Undercommon, which probably only Gio speaks Undercommon. Is that right?
Yeah, I do not.
I don't, no.
Yeah, I speak it.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I have big bones with
Everybody who doesn't speak Undercommon, roll an intelligence check for me. So Undercommon is similar to Common. It's very similar, but it's harder to understand, right? So some of you might be able to piece together the rough meaning. Dresdis, no. Locke, also no. But Raphael and Lucius, you guys are able to kind of roughly piece together what is being yelled. All of you can understand the first word, which is alarm. And then the second, and then he screams out, pirates, out of your bunks, maggots, and defend the golden chain. A few seconds later, a second voice yells out in Undercommon, they've got the sails and they're trying to seize the guns. Protect the guns. And with that, y'all can, fuck it. Let's just roll some initiatives, I'm guessing.
Oh, whoops.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I love the map. This is cool.
Oh shit.
Where is that? The button? The button? Oh, I'm not started.
Oh, I didn't make any of you do the thing yet. Here, I'll do it.
Raid. a
On
swashbuckling.
on the legendary vessel Boat 3. And oh shit, Boat 4.
Damn, fucking Dresdes with the going fast.
You.
Even faster than me, and I get like serious advantages.
Ooh, Anthony, that's rough.
Yep.
Our team is like we're either fast or
Wait,
slow.
are y'all down on health?
No?
Oh, y'all
Yeah,
can take a
I
long
was
rest. Y'all
I
can take a
should
long rest.
be- Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, y'all are missing
Just
health.
press the long rest button. Just rest real quick before this fight.
Yeah.
A lot of hobblers. That's a
Oh,
lot of
dude.
hobblers.
I decided to make them in groups of boats instead.
Nice.
Okay, here's something really cool I set up. Notice I can move this boat, and these little goblins sail on the boat with it. What?
Oh, you can tie them to the boat?
What
That's
the
cool.
fuck? So if you guys want to jump on boats and sail boats, you can fucking sail boats.
Okay, that's very nice to know.
Yeah.
That's a thing we can do.
And in fact, in the future, I might even be able to make a fucking ship. So like all y'all can be just standing on the ship, and we can sail ships around in the ocean and fucking shoot cannons at each other.
Yeah, that
Wait,
sounds
what are
tight.
these little tiny boats next to the big rowboats? What are
That's
these
the little controller I use to move the boat.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise I can't grab the boat. It's
Fucking
like,
Pillars of Eternity 2.
it's so cool. Okay, so here's what's happening. Y'all are underneath the captain underneath, right? So if you want to get out on deck, you have to come running out on deck. So we're gonna do it in initiative. That's why I got you all sort of down there at the moment. When it's your turn, 5 feet move will take you out this door, and then you can move wherever you want in the environment. Okay.
Got it.
At the moment, you don't know what's going on and you can't see. I'll try and describe it as you get outside. Okay. All you've heard is the alarm, and this is your guys' battle, so I'm not going to put any of the other pirates in there. Okay. Because that's just going to take up too much time. But you can imagine other pirates are coming out on there as well. Okay. So let's begin combat. Who's boat 4? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's this one. Oh, these guys, they're sailing away. So you guys don't even know what's happening. 1, 2,
Oh shit! Yeah, that's cool.
okay. Then we got, Grelinta. She kills this motherfucker. Oh, bro. Did I put them in the combat? Because this guy is going to go and be deaded. You're dead. Okay. Next boat. Boat 1. Oh. These guys are going to... They're just doing their business. Dresdes, you're the first. You're the first one to jump into action, and you can move. I will move you to here for 5 feet. So this is 5 feet of your movement. You come out onto the deck, and this is what you see. You can see there are a number of hobgoblins that seem to be kind of doing crowd control on the top. They have already murdered a couple of pirates that were on watch, and they are fighting these other 2 pirates that are already injured and one of them just died in front of you as you walked out. The other you could see in the distance this one rowboat over here has got 3 goblins in it they've also got the sail, one of the sails of the ship, and they are rowing away. The other sail of the ship is on this rowboat here, and these 3 goblins are also rowing away. And these 3 goblins these 3 goblins have loaded one of the cannons into this rowboat, and they're about to get into the rowboat and try and row away. And these 3 over here are trying to load a cannon into the rowboat, and they are going to try and row away. And again, the hobgoblins are running sort of kind of a crowd control to try and make it so that the goblins can get away with the cannons. So what you gonna do?
Well, the question is, kill them all?
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's allowed.
I mean, this is interrupting our deal.
Smash with hammer? Hammer smash?
Smashed with hammer?
Smash with halberd.
I'll
Oh,
bet.
right, yeah. That's it.
So Greta and the goblins are with that one dude, Jackie.
Jackie Smiles. Yeah, Grillinta is the first mate.
You can do a history check.
I should.
Locke knows for certain, but yeah, Dresdis, you know that you didn't interact with these people at the rum bucket, but you saw them. They were the goblinoid group of pirates, and you recognize Grillinta. She was there.
Gee, fucking smalls.
And I can move in diagonals, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Is this diagonal okay to get like right here?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna walk through here, occurring whatever, and activate my my hood and say, "Greta, this ends now."
Okay. So activating your hoods in action. So that's all you're gonna do. Okay. So this we'll say you activate it before you take an opportunity attack because that makes sense.
Yeah.
And this hobgoblin will swing with a 14.
Miss.
Let me make these public so that you can all see them. Okay, you good then. Oops, wrong tab. All right, Locke. You step out 5 feet and you see the same thing that Dresdis just seen. Again, these are Jakey Small's pirates, and yeah, you see them stealing the cannons and the sail.
Yeah, I do, and I also hate Grillinta. I'm gonna move over here, and I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna fucking just see her and just swing on her.
All right.
17 hit.
17. Unfortunately, she is a well-armored hobgoblin. Let's see if I can tell you exactly. Oh, it doesn't say what kind of oh no, she's got chainmail on. And even though you stab her really good, is a cutlass a stab? No, it's a slash, right?
Slash.
Okay. So you go in for a good old slash, but yeah, it gets it's a good strike, but it her chainmail is enough to block it. You do an offhand or something else for your bonus?
Yeah, I'll bonus attack an offhand.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Sneak attack's not an action, isn't it?
You can use sneak attack on any attack you make.
Yeah.
You just have to hit, and so usually you wait until you hit.
Exactly, yeah. Well, that definitely doesn't hit.
But what you've got both your blades up on her and her mail, and you've kind of got her hold up, and she's sort of fighting off with her strength at the moment. You didn't do any damage, but you kind of got her faced off against you.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move over here. So that one goblin can make an attack of opportunity, but Grillinta can't.
Grillinta? She
can't do it because I attacked her. If I attack somebody, they can't AOO me.
Right,
okay. This other dude already, you didn't know this, but this other dude already made the attack of opportunity against Dresdis, so you are safe.
Yeah, fancy footwork says that if I just have to make the attack. If I make an attack against anybody, they can't attack.
All right, so we'll say you kind of go up and you push off of her. After you've got your blades up on her, you push her off, and she kind of stumbles back for a second while you move to the other side of the boat. And you're also starting to feel, for the first time since we've been playing live, you're like fighting on a ship deck again. You're like, you got your fancy feet underneath you. You're comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Bandit. Hey, I'm a bandit. I'm still alive. I'm going to say this bandit we'll say it's a drow elf, and so this is one of the pirates on Jemeni's crew, and sees you, Locke, come and basically to their defense, goes kind of back to back with you and makes a strikeout on Grillinta. And a 15 is also a miss, deflected by Grillinta's shield. All right, boat 2. Oh, these guys They have loaded the cannon into the boat, and they lower themselves down on some ropes into the boat, and they get ready to go. Boat 3, we're sailing. Sail away, sail away, sail away.
How could you?
I'm sorry, I couldn't not.
The goblins only sing sea shanty versions of Enya songs.
Okay, yes.
Oh
Also,
my gosh.
you guys notice as you come out here, you probably noticed just from the map that it's nighttime now. The sun has gone down. So it's actually a very dark bay. You can't really see anything about you. There's like cliffs around here. You can see my map is absolutely terrible this time. But yeah, you can see it's really dark. But the goblin, at least the ones that are sailing away right now, they have torches on their boats. Okay. Also, I haven't adjusted your light, but there are 2 lanterns hanging off the masts of the boat, so there's light around here. And of course, any of you who may have light can. I think some of you have light items, so.
Is it dark?
It's dark outside, but like I
okay.
said, you can actually see what you can see right now.
Got it.
Oops, you didn't die. Okay. So this goblin goes up to, or hobgoblin comes up to here, and I'm gonna say, fuck yeah, you're kind of standing right on the edge there, Dresdis. So this hobgoblin's gonna go for a shove.
Which one?
The one that's standing right next to you is gonna try and shove you into the ocean.
Not cool, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? Of course,
Does it count as an attack action?
yeah, I'm just looking up. So it's a special attack action. So using the attack action, yes.
Alrighty.
So they're gonna try and make a shove. Does that work with your blur? I'm gonna have to look
That's
it
why
up.
I was asking if it's an attack action or not.
Yeah, let's look up
If it's an
blur.
attack, then. But if it's not an attack, then no.
Yeah. Attack rolls against you, and this is instead of making an attack roll. No, so it's not. They're just trying to shove you. So they're making a strength athletics check contested against your strength athletics or your dexterity acrobatics.
Strength athletic it is.
All right.
Opposing rolls?
Yeah.
Whew, barely.
Oh! I kind of wanted to
Nice.
push you in the ocean, but that was fun. Okay, so the hobgoblin comes over to you, kind of bull rushes you a little bit, tries to knock you into the ocean. You manage to stab the butt of your halberd because of your nice, good halberd training into the deck, and you're able to stand strong. And the hobgoblin looks at you one last time, swings off a rope, and swings into the boat with the other goblins down below. And Dresdis, you can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like, as it swings out of your threat range.
Sounds good. Shabam.
Wow, and a 19 hits. Ba-boom, for 6 damage.
Damn. That's the first hit.
First hit in months.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first damage we've done in like forever.
First blood drawn. Yeah, probably since Dickie. I think that might have been the last real battle we had. Okay, so yeah, you do 6 damage, which is actually a pretty good gash. As this hobgoblin comes swinging off the rope, you strike out with your halberd, and you see a lot of like blood coming out of the back, streaming out of the back of this hobgoblin. All right, that was the hobgoblin's turn. I keep switching to the wrong tab. Another hobgoblin's turn. Ooh, this one's fighting with Locke, and it's going to actually engage you, Locke. So it's going to attack. It's not going to try and push you in the water. It's not as dumb as its fellow. Instead, oh, and martial advantage. It does not have martial advantage. 11. That looks like a miss.
It is a miss.
Okay, so and let me make sure, is that no multi-attack for hobgoblins. So that's it for that. Geo, you emerge out. You've spent 5 feet of your movement. You can see this. You kind of pop out of the door just as you see Dresd is slashing at this hobgoblin, swinging onto the deck of the boat below, and you see Locke deftly dodging out of the swing of another hobgoblin. What do you want to do?
I see the hobgoblin on the right, and the bandit here.
The bandit is an ally.
Okay, might be.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna first. I don't want to size him up. Wait.
You also see 2 boats that are rowing away as fast as they can. And you see this boat they're just getting situated in the boat. They have, like, there's one goblin grabbing the oars right now, but the rest are still kind of jostling around. And there's a big old heavy old cannon in there.
It's my range. 1 second. I move. Oh, whoops, wrong. Up. And can I see over the?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure can.
And they're within 120 feet, so I'm gonna chaos bolt them.
Fuck yes. Okay, so
Way over here.
you are looking at 3 goblins in that boat over there. One of them is rowing, one of them is holding a torch, and the other one has a short bow. Well, they all have short bows, but one of them has it in their hand.
Let's see. And is it the other rowboat that has the cannon in it?
Both of these rowboats have sails in them. So they've stolen the 2 main sails off the boat, and they've rolled them up in a big, like, roll, and they have them sort of draped kind of just delicately in the rowboat.
I see.
And the one in the boat, the one with the torch, is holding the sail kind of with their arm steady.
Okay.
The one one of them is rowing, and one of them has a short bow, but they're not shooting at the moment.
Okay.
So which one are you going to shoot at? Yeah.
I yell out, "Bring it back, or you bring it back, and you won't die." And but knowing that they're running away anyway, I'm just gonna hit get him with the old chaos bolt, the one holding it, or specifically aiming for the guy that's holding it, but
holding the sail and the torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the front boat or the back boat?
Back boat.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a run d20. I do the d20 after the chaos.
Do the d20 first.
Results. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no wild surge.
Okay.
Okay. So
right.
Now, yeah, why don't you fire off the text for your chaos bolt? Because it has all the dices that we need to roll, and it also tells us what elements. Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So you can roll if you click the 2d8 plus 1d6. Oh, you rolled a 7. 7 is a miss.
Not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, crit fail on that first.
Yeah.
Boy. Oh, these are bad rolls.
Yeah, that was terrible rolls.
Yeah, that's like almost the worst possible roll.
Did it just go like peters out into the water? Get back here, you don't die, and this goes.
Yeah, exactly. It turns into a ball of water and lands in the water. So there's your wild
now
surge.
slightly less salty.
Anything for a bonus action?
Yeah, the brief. No, that's all I got.
Okay.
Why did I not shape water? What is? Oh, because they're out of range. That's why.
Yeah.
Also, I would have been able to really do. Okay.
What?
You can do it on the next boat if you wanted, probably in next round.
Yeah.
Raph.
Okay. Raph emerges.
Yeah. Again, that's 5 feet. So You can do whatever
So
you
I'm
want.
gonna come up here a little bit.
Yeah.
Just up here to the
Okay.
top. And then what I'm gonna do is I am going to cast. Can I look around? Are there any like loose cannonballs sitting around?
Yeah, sure, of course. We're on the deck of a
Yeah.
boat. There's like
I figured there'd be a catapult. So yeah, I'm gonna cast catapult on one of those.
Motherfucker, you're gonna catapult a cannonball. Okay. I like that. I don't think I've ever seen catapult used before. Because I think it's a new 5e spell.
I just rolled it. If you want the details.
Oh, okay. I was on the wrong tab. Okay. Choose an object weighing 1 to 5 pounds. We'll bend that one a little bit. Cannonballs are like 25 pounds.
Yeah, I looked it up. They're 10 to 15 pounds.
Yeah,
okay. 8 to 15.
Yeah.
A small cannonball.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Or it's like a shot put or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Whatever.
Or an anchor. Who fucking cares? It's just
Right.
It just has to
be something heavy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you choose before falling to the ground, stopping it early. Blah blah blah. If you would hit a creature, okay, which creature are you trying to catapult it
I'm
at?
hitting this guy.
Okay, that's technically a gal. That's
that's what I meant. Yeah,
Gralinta. So you got a cannon. Boy, I love it. You're right up here, and you just catapult this cannonball right at her. And she needs to make a dex save.
DC 14. Yeah.
13.
Yeah,
is a
so she only takes 7.
failure.
I rolled garbage on the damage, but still.
She takes a cannonball to the fucking cheek, and it knocks her jaw off, and you can see that the jaw's probably broken, and there's blood like pouring out of it there. Nonetheless, she seems not dissuaded from her mission at the moment. She's very focused.
How the fuck do I roll 7 damage on 3d8s?
Poorly.
Careful.
Bad.
Not good.
Locke sees this, and he sees the cannonball hit her, and he actually laughs in the middle of combat directly at Rolita.
Yeah, she seems grumpy about that.
I don't know why I haven't used that spell before.
That spell's awesome.
What a fucking
Carrying
awesome
around
spell. Yeah.
cannonballs.
I'm going to start having cannonballs. Yeah.
Yeah, bag
Just
of
an endless
cannonball.
bag full of cannonballs.
Lucius, you pop out on deck.
I pop out on deck.
You pop
Oh,
out.
I'm going to, with my bonus action, I'm going to do a bolt from this dude.
Also at Gralinta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me do it real quick.
Yeah.
You said it was 5 feet of movement, right, to get up here?
Yeah, that's only 5 feet of your movement. That's also a hit.
Damn, that motherfucker always
Fucking, yeah, that ornithopter.
punching it.
Yeah, so you come up on surface just in time to watch Gralinta get a cannonball in the face and an ornithopter dart in the armpit. And it's your go.
I'm down to almost none of those shots anymore, by the way. I've only got 3 of those left.
I'm gonna walk 5, 10. Would this count as blocking me for spells?
No.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it
Yeah,
depends.
I'm gonna cast-
Most spells will fly through that, no problem. If you're casting like a thunder wave, you're probably going to thunder wave that away. But
Right.
Right.
I'm not gonna be casting Shatter. No
Yeah.
worries on the boat.
shatter on the boat. I love that.
Terrible idea.
I am going to cast Hex on Gralinta.
Okay.
Why doesn't it do it? Consume the spell slot. Go. What the fuck? Okay. Heck.
Shatter is a real useful spell in the ocean on the naval. You want to re-roll that public so that we don't have
Oh
to.
my god.
Oof.
We'll take the 5 damage you rolled on the first one.
Yeah,
No,
just
that's fine. It's not even about the.
Oh,
damage.
it's not. This is a hex, right? Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, it's just it's now around all combat, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
but it's
always-
an extra. That damage doesn't apply now. That damage is extra on every hit.
Right, I roll the d6 at new each time.
Yeah, I would re-roll that when you roll the damage. That makes more fun. I would say this. You
And
get to
then-
pick an ability, right, to hex her on?
No.
Also choose one ability when you cast
Oh,
a
yeah,
spell.
huh.
Target has disadvantage on the ability checks made with the chosen abilities.
We'll just do Dex.
Yeah. Okay. And then are
And
you
then
gonna?
I'm going to also Eldritch
Oh.
Blast. Yeah. Yep.
Grelinta, I assume.
Yeah, Gerlinta, and I'm assuming I miss.
Yeah, she actually, you get her with a hex, and she see you bringing out your finger guns, and she raises her shield. She's just been like pelted with projectiles from that part of the boat, and she's like, no.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, your Eldritch Blast smashes into her shield.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Bandit, I'm dead, and I'm a hobgoblin, and I want to murder another bandit, so I will. Stabbing out at a bandit. It's like, does a 17 hit you, bandit? The bandit's like, unfortunately, yes it does, ma'am. And I'm going down.
Yes.
I'm the politest bandit there was. So this bandit got killed. And now it's just hobgoblins and ivory crowns on the deck. And we get back to the top of the round. Top of the round, we got boat number 4.
Boat 4.
Boat 4 is like, quick, get out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's as fast as they can damn row. Grelinta brings down her shield. She's surrounded by enemies. And she turns to Dresdis. And she tries to push you off again, Dresdis. I'm gonna try.
Unacceptable.
I'm gonna try and push you off one way or another. Here we go. Athletics check versus athletics check.
I'm on the tab. That is unfortunate.
And you and Grelinta go flying over the edge of the ship, careening down towards the water. And now what I want you to do is make a dexterity saving throw for me. Ooh, with your right hand, as you're careening down, you reach out and are able to grab the edge of this rowboat that these goblins and the hobgoblin are in, while Grelinta goes dumping into the deep. You're able to hold on to this rowboat, all right?
All right.
You still got your halberd in one hand. All right. And now it is boat number 1. Which one's these guys? These ones loaded the cannon in last round, and they're like, oh, we got to get away. They all hop into the boat. Now, Dresdis, you're hanging onto this rowboat. I'm going to switch you up with Grelinta. You're here. Grelinta's in the ocean. Behind you, kind of like flailing as you do when you're in the ocean, and you are hanging on. There's a goblin there getting ready to row. There's another goblin there with a torch holding on to the cannon, and then in the front of the boat you see the hobgoblin that you're fighting with before, and another goblin.
Hi, other goblin. Okay.
Feel free to think outside the box too while you're sitting on while you're sitting in a rowboat.
Yeah, in the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm looking for right here. As a bonus action, I want to cast Divine Favor on myself,
Okay.
which I guess I could put that out there, right?
Yeah, so I don't have to Google it every time. There used to be a time where I would flip in a book and I'd look something up. But now,
Yeah, fuck that.
books are for losers.
Yeah, now people can see it. So for the next minute, I deal an extra 1d4 on attack.
Nice.
Can I use a movement to climb myself up?
Yes. Into the boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bam.
Okay. So right now you are like surrounded by goblins. You're like kind of like an adult surrounded by little kids because you're like this giant Loxodon, and these are all like little tiny goblins, right? You're all crowded into this one area, so attacking anyone in this area is going to probably be with disadvantage. But you also have, there's probably an advantage to being in a square with 2 other goblins as well.
Right. What if I dropped the halberd in the boat and took out the light hammer?
Okay. You could probably fight easier with light hammers. Much easier, for sure.
Then I will do that.
Okay. Are you going to like place it in the boat or stab it in the boat?
Sure, yeah. Let's stab it into the boat.
Okay, you stab it.
Not like super hard, just so it stays straight up.
But so it goes through the boat?
Fuck it, I'm sinking the boat. I'm not even gonna switch to the light hammer. I'm chopping into the boat.
Okay. So we're
Do it.
Okay. So sure. Just roll a damage from your halberd. I want to see how much damage you can do.
Boom, and an extra d4.
Okay. You managed, at least for now, to poke a hole in the boat, and water starts to come into the boat, and you're starting to cause a little bit of panic among the goblins and hobgoblins in your boat.
I'm gonna say, bail now, because this boat's sinking.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Dresdis is a fucking badass.
Dude, he's literally a psychopathic.
I know.
What the
Fuck yes.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Sorry, I had to move you because
It's all good.
goblins start fucking jumping into the fucking water. And it is just you and this hobgoblin sitting in the fucking boat as these goblins are like, fuck! And like, this one's like, I can't even swim. Someone should have checked if Weasel could swim. He's fucking...
Fucking Dresdis gets in the boat and all the goblins just like, nah, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, Locke. So you can't see what's going on over there, but you can hear Dresdis saying, what did you say again? You better get out because this boat's going down.
I know things are being handled.
Yeah. Yeah, you watched him go over the edge and you were like momentarily concerned until you heard his bellowing elephant voice.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you actually might. Yeah, you're kind of. You got 2 angry looking hobgoblins on you, not where Locke normally wants to be.
I'm
Probably not the first time, though, to be honest, right? Like, I mean...
Yeah, definitely not the first time.
Right.
So, what if I go 5, 8, 9? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead.
I'll just say also for your sake, Locke, there are a number of like ropes and things hanging around. Like if you need to swing or jump or do something acrobatic, you have props available if you need them.
Right. I think I might. I think what I'm gonna do is reach into my onto my belt and drink that there potion of water breathing that I got from Lucius.
I love this.
And then I'm gonna. What do I have? I can. So that's a bonus action, and then we can just go. So, would it just be movement to just It'd probably be my action to I could just run it. I'll just I'll incur those sweet attacks of opportunity, I guess.
Okay.
And then.
Well, what all are you going to be doing? Because
I was going to jump into the water.
You have a bonus action, you have your action, and you have your move.
Well, I just used my bonus action to drink the potion.
Right, but we could say you could use your action to do the disengage.
I could, yes, but I was going to attack.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I was like, what are all the things you're planning to do this round? So you want to jump onto the that's not Jimeni. What's her name? Gralinta.
Yeah, Grelenta. I was actually thinking. I was wondering if I could get to
The boat?
this boat.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'd end up having to like. I don't know. It's pretty shallow here, I assume, relatively.
No, the water is deep.
I meant like relatively, like it's not like hundreds and hundreds of feet down.
Oh no, but also like there's lots of room for the ship's keel, for instance, right? So there's at least there's at least 20 or 30 feet of water beneath you, which means you're free to swim in there pretty easily.
Well, I was just thinking if I sunk this boat, like we could recover the ship.
Sunk the ship?
No, the boat.
Oh, the boat. Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
that's my
sink
plan.
the ship. I need the ship.
Oh yeah, no, my plan is to start shooting holes in these boats.
You probably don't want the cannons at the bottom of the ocean.
No, we don't.
It's going to be a lot easier to get the shit out if they're not at the bottom of the ocean.
Right, but we're never going to get it if they get away with it.
That's also true. And sometimes pirates say, if you can't have it, no one can.
I feel that.
Man, sometimes I say that.
And Dresdis has already like started the snowball rolling down the snowy hill.
I will. Oh god, it's just like I'm taking 2 attacks no matter what. Fuck it. 2, 3. I'll jump in here. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take the 2 attacks.
Yep, send it.
All right.
Of course. Well, that's 2 damage. Whatever.
Yeah, you take a little paper cut.
That's luck. Yeah, that's good luck.
Yeah, that was very lucky, actually. All right, and now that I'm in here, I'm gonna attack her.
All right.
And
that is a hit.
Yeah. And I don't think even with. Hang on. Let me take a look at it.
So you go swan diving off the off of the boat.
I'm trying to figure out if I have sneak attack here. Because it says, I don't need advantage to the attack roll against a creature if I'm within 5 feet of it.
You have sneak attack because I declare you have sneak attack because you ran from
jumped
off the boat and you
ship.
fucking jumped on her face. So that counts as
solid
sneak
point.
attack. Yeah.
Not an expected course of action.
Yeah.
Solid point. I was just like, I want to cover you.
Yes. All right.
But you did it very quietly.
This is what I mean, like, thinking out the box, I will always give you the, diving into the ocean. Yes, ma'am. You got
Yeah, dude, I was like,
she
I'm
dead. So, I will, the sneak attack is enough to finish her off. So you come diving off the top. She's just flailing in the water, right? And she looks up to see you just as your saber cuts right through her jaw and her head kind of flops back like that and she sort of floats off into the water, blood gushing out.
Jesus.
And then you just do a nice clean, no splash, 10 out of 10 entrance into the water with your water breathing. So you can swim in there. Are you carrying any kind of light device?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Let me look.
So it's kind of murkier and darker under there. You're not necessarily getting to the point where you can't see anything because there's lots of light about. And I'm going to say as long as you're within like the first 10 feet of the surface, you can see from the torchlight above, you can navigate pretty easily. Okay.
I'm definitely staying under the water though, like.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I breathe underwater.
Right. And one thing you can also see while you're under the water there is you can see these 3 goblinoid forms flailing. One of them is like drowning. The other 2 are swimming kind of doggy paddle style.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was Locke's fun turn. This has been fun. Boat side battles is amazing. Okay. Boat number 2. Which boat is this? Oh, this is boat with Dresdis in it. So no one's rowing that boat. Yeah, this goblin is going to end up being in distress. So So I'll give you -3 hit points drowning damage. This goblin and this goblin are just going to swim out there. That other hobgoblin already has their own time. Boat number 3 is this boat. It says, keep sailing. Keep sailing. We're almost away. Hobgoblin. This is the hobgoblin that is, this one is, Grillinta got fucking murdered. I forgot about that. Is this Grillinta? No, that's not Grillinta. There she is. But this hobgoblin is facing off with you, Dresdis, in the boat, was not frightened by your intimidation, and is going to fight you for this cannon. I'll fight you, and attacks you with the longsword.
And he misses.
You managed to deflect that, no problem. And it is this other hobgoblin's turn. These two hobgoblins are still up on the boat. They, this one's going to come up and attack Raph, and this one's going to come up and attack Geo. Oh wait, I can't move one that doesn't have a turn yet. So that one doesn't go yet. So this one will come up and attack Raphael. Raphael, you take a 6. Oh, 666, the devil's attack.
How much am I taking?
Nothing, because they rolled a
Oh,
6.
yeah, no. Yeah, they didn't hit me. Good.
They rolled 3 6s in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, good.
Geo, you're up. Even though that person didn't run in charge, you can see he's looking at you.
Let's see. Well, if I'm gonna use my other cast bolt on the cast, sorry, I'm gonna use my cast bolt on the same boat.
Okay. Rower,
And
torture, or bow person.
the torch one.
Torch person again. Okay.
Wait, sorry, the rower, definitely the rower. What am I thinking? Rower,
Okay.
yes, rower.
Okay.
Yeah, stop the boat. All right, and this time I'll try to have my wits about me, and I give it the old chaos bolt.
Okay. Are you gonna do a D20 first, or are you gonna roll to attack first?
Oh, well, I'll do a D20.
No wild surge ever. Okay. Now
And here we-
fire off the case bolt. Why are you rolling so bad?
No, Mike, it's
I want these chaos bolts to fucking
Yeah,
hit.
dude.
I'm like, my DM instinct is like, no, there's a 21 there. What?
well, there's. Oh,
How about we retroactively say you used your inspiration?
yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes me feel less bad about fudging it.
You feel a surge of inspiration for the first time using your new gauntlet.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I like
brilliant.
it. I
Yeah.
like it. Okay. So now
That's a fair retro.
Click the 2d6 plus 1 d6, or roll your own if you'd like, because technically, no matter what element you have, it will be boosted because of your gauntlet. But we should do the boost afterwards. Roll the 2d8 so we know what kind it is.
Okay.
Ooh, 8 and 3. Ooh. So it's either thunder or fire. Your choice.
Both not good boat options.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose thunder. I don't want to set the mast on fire.
Good call, Thunder. Yeah.
Thunder is what shatter is, though.
Yeah, it's not a lot better.
Oh, I got it. There's a reason why I chose this. I'm going to use a sorcery point.
Okay.
And the sorcery, this is what it. I'll just click it. You roll damage for a spell, you can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll the number of the damage dice that you could support. And why I like this one with the Chaos Sorcerer is that I'm rerolling the element more so than the damage. So I'm going to reroll the fire one.
Okay, but let's wait 1 second. So, because since this allows you to reroll dice, you can reroll any of them, and you have more dice that need to be rolled. Okay, this is so confusing. Reroll the fire one first because we need to know what element it is.
I think I can only reroll one of them, so...
It says to reroll a number of damage. A
Oh,
number
you're
of the
right.
damage dice. So
Ooh.
but it doesn't... So you don't have to reroll the 8 because that doesn't make sense. You wouldn't want to do that. But you can reroll... It's like pick all the low ones and reroll them.
Yeah.
So
All
reroll
right.
the 3. See what you get. So it's thunder or thunder. And guess what happens when you roll 2 of the same? It leaps.
Pain.
It leaps to the next target.
Oh shit, dude.
Okay.
This might from petering out into the ocean to exploding 2 rowboats.
Yeah. resolving this chaos bolt's going to take us 25 minutes.
Alright, guys.
So far we've got 16 damage of thunder damage going on the rower. I can tell you right now that is exploding the fucking rower. They have 7 hit points, so those 16 damage is just going to explode it. And I'm going to say it explodes the motherfucking torchbearer that's sitting right next to him on the same fucking bench seat. So that's 2 dead goblins. And then we haven't even rolled the other damage yet. So why don't we just roll... What does it say when it leaps? What does that mean? Make a new... If you roll the same numbers, leaps, make a new attack roll and make a new damage roll. Oh, it's completely doubled. So just do it again. Tell me who you want it to leap to. It can be anything within 30 feet of the original target.
Oh, the other rower.
Yeah, all right. All right.
It's going to be more auspicious.
So you can roll another
roughly
2d8.
speaking.
Another 2d8 plus
All right.
1d6.
So what I'll do is I'll hit it from the spell book and then just say it's not taking a spell slot. That's the play. Oh yes.
Okay, that's a hit. So now you need to roll the... Yeah, I forgot we had to roll the attack first. So now we need to know what type of damage it is.
I got a Bard song for it. It's going down. I'm calling thunder. Instead of timber, thunder. What's going down?
That's perfect.
I love it. That's what the Critical Role Bard did the original time. He would take pop songs and he would just make up lyrics that were related to whatever was going on. It was pretty... He was really clever. Okay, a 2 and a 6. Here's something that's cold or poison. And here's something else you get to choose. You can still re-roll because you're still empowered. This is still the same spell. So do you want to
Oh my gosh,
re-roll
that's amazing.
either of
Chaos
those?
magic is wild.
Yeah, we're gonna re-roll the that too.
Okay.
Let's up that too. Up it. Watch VM1. Here we go.
So
Lightning.
Lightning or poison damage? What do you want?
I'm gonna do lightning because I want collateral.
All right. All right.
Because someone else will take the oars if I feel like that.
So do roll 2d6. Let me just check what day it is again. Yeah, 2d6 as well. I want to see what extra damage you got. And you can re-roll them if you don't like them. Oh, this is crazy.
6.
Okay, 11. You
I
probably
like
are okay
that.
with that. So I'll say we've got another 2 dead goblins. Even though your spell's not supposed to work that way, they were sitting on each other's laps basically, so that helps. So I'm going to delete these goblins, but yeah, Geo, your Chaos Bolt killed 2 boats worth of goblins. There's still 2 goblins on there, the ones with the short bows, and they're at the moment looking frightened. The other thing I will say is the oops, I didn't want to do that. The light sources that were there fell into the ocean. So
Two.
the torchbearers died, and their torches fell into the ocean. So there's no longer any light coming from those boats. Okay, that was Geo. Raph. This hobgoblin ran up on you, and you also watched Geo devastate 2 boats full of goblins.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if you could fly away right now?
Yeah, I feel like that definitely went through Raph's mind for sure. Oh man, because I can't disengage. I mean, I can, but then I lose my action.
Yeah.
And that's a pain in the ass. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to incur the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I'm just going to push past him.
Okay.
And I'm going to get on that rowboat.
Okay, I was just going to say, I wanted to point out these rowboats are available to be getting on it if you want it.
So,
okay.
Got on the rowboat, and I take that attack of opportunity.
Okay, he will attempt to do that while he attacks while you do that.
Cool, he doesn't hit.
He misses. Nice. Okay. So you're on that rowboat, and it lowers down with a bonus action, and you can start rowing it if you want.
Do I have any more movement? Can I move?
Let's say you move 10, you rode down 10, you can only move another 10 with your normal movement, which would only, it moves half speed, so that's only 5. But you can move out to like here. Or you could also spend your second action moving, and then you could move another 15 after that.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get some distance.
About here?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right. Lucius, you see your companion lower themselves down onto that boat, and yeah, do you want to join them or fight these hobby-gobbies?
I'd probably end up just fighting these hobgoblins.
Due to your hex, you can reassign your hex.
Is she dead, or can I do a new target?
She was killed by Locke, so you can do a new
Yeah, that's
target.
right. Yeah, it's gonna move to the hobgoblin right next to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a step back and cast a. Oh my god, my mouse is messing up. What the hell? There it is. I'm gonna cast a spell. I will pull it up. How do I do that? Can I just do this? No. Why? I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb, but like, oh, I can do that. Wow, I fucking suck.
Chromatic Orb. Oh, is that your attack roll? Critical miss.
If you just click and drag your spell, the spell from Plutonium into your consumables, it automatically makes a spell scroll.
That's fucking cool.
So you don't have to type it in anymore.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Repeat how you just said that.
So like, if you go into the Plutonium spell list and type in the spell you have a scroll for, you can just click and drag that spell over to your consumables tab in your inventory, and it will make spell scroll. Then that. Whatever spell.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
It's handy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Anyways, they have to make a DC 13. And I'm gonna choose, I don't know, acid.
Okay, but that's your attack roll of a 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you miss.
Yep.
An acid splashes down onto the deck, corroding some of the deck planks. There's no plates on the deck, I guess. Bandit's dead. This hobgoblin, is like, fuck this shit. We got what we came for. I'm getting on this boat. Sail away, sail away, sail away. It's coming after you, Raph. You're being chased down by a hobgoblin in a rowboat.
Well, one of us has a gun.
And one of us has a gun.
And I'm expecting the sheep that's been treading water this whole time to come in and save me.
The sheep. If only the sheep had a water elemental form.
Because that sheep has just been chilling.
Yeah. Gerlinta's dead. Boat number 1. Which one was boat number 1? Boat number 1. Oh, these guys, they're fucking getting away. 1, 2,
Trying to get there.
3, 4, 5, 6. Dresdis, you just watched boat number 1 start getting underway. You still got a hobgoblin in your boat. There's a little bit of water being taken on your boat. You probably have like a couple minutes before it fully sinks. What are you going to do?
Been cool.
A critical attack on the
Oh,
hobgoblin?
hell yeah, dude.
You're welcome. I said it.
Fuck yeah, my man.
Is that who you're attacking, the hobgoblin?
Bobby, are you muted, my guy?
Oh my god, I was muted this whole time. I've been saying things. Yeah, I'm attacking that guy. I do an extra 4 damage from Divine Favor, which is active for like 10 rounds. I guess 9 more.
The hobgoblin corpse has kicked it off the rowboat and lands in the water.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Can I use my movement action to move the boat?
Yeah, you can row the boat.
How far can the boat be moved?
15 feet per action, so you already used 1 action, so you can move 15 feet. So
I want to chase down these other goblins.
So you could row up to here. That will take you 20 feet of movement, and then you could still
Hop on?
You could hop on their boat if you wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna yell back while I'm rowing. Lucius, there's a cannon on this one, but I'm taking another. And then I'm gonna jump onto this boat.
Okay, there's a cannon on that boat too, so you can jump onto that boat if you like.
Hello, boys.
I mean, I'm probably just gonna let the elephant fucking deal with this.
He seems to be handling it.
That's Locke stabbing a dude
Just,
in the water.
just jumping from boat to boat.
Yeah. Okay, so
Nice.
Dresdis is dealing with it. All right,
Well,
Locke.
there's some impressive craftsmanship on these boats. The amount of weight.
Yeah, right.
Our elephant dude.
Elephants jumping around while cannons are on them. I'm like, don't worry about the physics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Okay, Locke, it's your go.
Oh, it is my go. Let's see. Is my swim speed the same as my regular speed?
No, it's 15 feet.
Okay, but I can make it to this boat right here.
Fuck yeah, you can.
Can I get up on the boat?
Yes,
Or
you
is that
can.
gonna- Cool. I'm gonna do that, and then I
You're
assume
gonna-
Dresdis is like right next to me.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna attack one of these dudes then.
Okay. You can do that.
This is dope.
Even though Dresdis is sort of like in there, you are standing out from the outside, so you're not having any problem. You can stab into it.
Yeah. Slash slash slash.
A rowboat sword fight.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. You killed 1 goblin with that hit.
Oh, nice.
You stab him in his neck. He falls into the ocean.
I'll just bonus action this other guy then.
There's actually 3 goblins on there. There were 2 in Dresdis' spot.
I'll kill the other one in Dresdis' spot so that
Okay.
Dresdis can move freely.
Okay.
Or I won't because I'll miss.
Yeah, you're
I don't
right.
know.
14 is a miss on the goblin.
Damn it.
They're well armored. But still a good round. Yeah, okay. Boat number 2. That was Locke's boat. He's standing on it. It's fine. Boat number 3. It made its way away. This hobgoblin. This one. Gonna come up here. It's gonna attack Lucius. "12 hit y'all, Lucius?"
No, not at all.
Damn it. All right, Geo.
Nice.
You got this hobgoblin charging up on the deck with you and Lush.
Oh,
I know.
This is
And I crit failed it last time.
This is a fantastic combat encounter. This is great.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is very well done.
I like.
Yeah, man.
It's hard to come up with cool things like this where
This is
there's
fucking
secondary.
sick as shit.
Like, killing goblins might be boring, but killing goblins that are stealing your cannons?
Pirate goblins. Yeah,
Pirate
fuck
goblins,
yeah.
that sounds more fun. Okay, so yeah, Geo, and then we got Raph and Lush on deck.
I think I'm gonna just straight up attack him with my hammer. I put it in both my hands and I swing.
Nice. Holy shit balls. I didn't.
Good hit, dude. Holy shit.
I got really good rolls.
That, like, killed the hobgoblin.
That's a fucking. Oh, yeah, you rolled a 9 on your d10. That's dope, dude.
You, like, smash his face in with your sledgehammer. And your new gauntlet really protects your hand from getting the calluses. You really like it.
Yeah.
It made me feel a little more comfortable and confident in the swing. That's
I don't know enough about hammers. Do you swing with your main hand on the top? I don't know what that means. Is that the
You would have
power
your primary
hand?
hand above your. Yeah, your primary hand would be above your.
Yeah.
if you have a big axe and you're chopping wood, and if you guys are familiar with this, you can correct me. Like, it's hard to explain, but like as a right-hander, even though my right hand's on top, it'll kind of like slide down the handle.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
As it's going down, and then I also kind of try to put my hips into it. I can't explain it. I have that.
Put your hips
The
into
idea
it.
is like,
But put your back into
Just
it.
send us a video. Just send us a video.
yeah, I would be memeified and my life would.
Okay, Raph. Geo slammed. Unless, Geo, you have a bonus or a movement you want to do. You murdered that guy.
I'm gonna. Yeah, if I can move.
Sure can. You could jump onto Raph's boat if you want.
That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Where? This one? Or this?
Yeah.
Which
You can jump onto either boat.
Aviate mi apporto, climb aboard!
All right.
Oh. I'm assuming you.
Okay, that's no problem to jump on there. Lush, you saw Geo jump off the back of the boat onto Raph's little rowboat after he slammed a skull in with his sledgy.
Oh, wait, I didn't take a turn.
I skipped you, Raph. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was. Yep.
Oh,
Thanks for
okay. I was wondering about that.
Thanks for being on.
So the boat might not be there?
No, the boat is there.
No, I'm not moving it. I'm not moving it. Yeah,
I had
went
advanced.
before me.
I advanced
Yep.
ahead of
You went
yeah.
before me. Okay, so
Well,
I'm just
not going
gonna.
in any boats.
Lucian, so you yelled for me to just keep
I'm
go
good.
ahead.
Go
Okay.
right ahead.
All right, so I take a shot at this guy first.
Okay.
With my rifle.
A
It's 14 hit.
No.
Fuck!
The hobgoblin raises their shield up.
And the curse continues.
God damn that!
And look at
fucking
that
rifle,
damage
man.
too. You would.
I know. I would
him.
have fucked him up. Okay, I'm gonna move the boat. Yeah, move it like as far away as we can up this way.
1, 2,
Like, yeah.
3. You only got 3 squares. That's all.
That's
you got.
fine. That's perfect right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Why is the boat on top of them on my screen?
Is it?
Yeah, but on mine, it's normal.
Yeah, it is the boat's on top of them for some reason.
Is it? On mine, they're on top of the boat.
What?
I'm on top of the
mine?
boat. On mine.
Oh, on mine, I'm on top of the boat, but Raphael's below the boat.
That's what I see, but in the reverse.
Oh well.
That's so
They're on the
weird.
boat.
That's fucking.
On my
That's
screen,
right,
everyone's on
it's
top
the
of the
boat.
That's
boat.
so weird.
Lucius, you're
The
go.
upside down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move. So these two guys have one of the cannons too, right? These two up here with those guys.
Yeah. Yeah. They have a cannon. There's two cannons. One's on this boat that's slowly
Right, and one's
sinking.
on that one. And where's the sail again?
They're out of your view because the torches that were on those boats fell
Yeah.
into the ocean. You can still hear them splashing out there. You see where my thing is?
Yeah.
That's where the closest boat is. And if you want to target it, you can. You just have disadvantage to hit the person in that boat.
I can actually. I'll attack with disadvantage on them.
Yeah, you can hear them rowing out there. You know they're rowing.
And I can see them.
No, it's dark, but
I shoot at them with disadvantage. Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna say you can. Does Eldritch Blast
Can
say
I
something?
switch Can I switch? Eldritch Blast is 120 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can fire it off.
Can I switch my hex to him, or is that?
Well,
Too
that depends on the spell. Yeah, I didn't really want to look them up because that means that if when you look it up, it says a creature you can see.
Well, that's
just
probably
look
what
at.
it is.
Yeah, Hex is a creature you can see.
Yeah, you can see within range. So no, I'll just transfer it over to one of the boys. This guy right here that's on Dresdes. He'll take an extra d6 on his turn.
Okay.
And then shoot with disadvantage with the guy rowing the boat out there.
Yeah, you can Eldritch Blast them without seeing them, but you can't Hex them. Okay. Do you want to do it on the furthest one or the closer one? Because you can technically sense them both. And let me just make sure they're both.
Well, the one with the sail.
They both have sails.
Okay, then I'm attacking whichever one's closer of the two.
Okay, fire at will.
And actually,
Taste the power of the greatest rifles in all the wool. D. Corbo rifles.
that's only 90 feet. Is that like 90 feet?
I love the flavor text on your weapon.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to cast another chromatic orb.
Okay. Make sure that one doesn't have that you can see in there.
What's this gonna say? And then use it. Fucking 15?
Yeah, it's a creature you can see.
Oh. Well, then I can't cast Eldritch Blast either.
No, Eldritch Blast says a target. A beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range.
Within range. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Okay. Well, I'll do that instead.
Yeah. Okay, and that.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
That's one of the best parts, yeah.
You hear a sploosh as a dead goblin falls into the ocean.
Yeah, 16 hits. Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. That's my turn then.
Loosh does a little dance of joy as he snipes off a goblin in the dark.
In the dark.
Yeah.
From a good range too. Like that's a 60-foot disadvantage in the dark Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Yeah, you should kick field goals. I don't even know what I'm saying. That doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You hear that another couple splashes out there as there's one goblin sailing away still, or rowing away, I should say. Grill into Dead, boat number 1 is the one that has Dresdes in it. So we're going to have 2 goblin attacks on Dresdes. These goblins are like, fuck no. You can't steal our cannon that we stole.
That guy takes 4 damage.
How about a critical miss?
That one's a hit.
That one's a hit.
Don't you have your cloak on?
Yeah.
Is it 18 still a hit after the cloak?
Yep.
I
18
couldn't
still a hit.
remember if I couldn't remember if it was concealment or disadvantage.
It's disadvantage, yeah. But they don't want to stick around to see what else is going to happen, so they dive into the ocean. Basically, they surrender that cannon to you.
Alrighty.
It's your go, Dresdis. You now are the captain of 2 rowboats, each with a cannon in it.
They call me the rowboat stealer. Yeah, that's it.
Rowboat
They call me.
You can you feel like you could turn the cannon towards one of the goblins and just shoot it.
Then I'll try that. I don't
No,
know.
you don't fire a cannon on a rowboat.
Oh, okay.
No, if you
Then
want
I
to
will-
try and shoot the cannon off, I will let you. That sounds fun. You'll probably destroy the boat and the cannon, but you might kill some goblins.
I'll just chase them on this
Okay.
boat. Can I do a double move on the boat? I don't know if that's
Yeah.
a thing.
Are you trying to go after the one remaining boat that's out there? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's where you got to.
I
Scream.
see nothing.
Yeah, you still can't see it. Well, it's in the darkness. Do you have light?
I don't think so. I had impermanent light. Like
Yeah.
it was thinking someone cast it on me or something.
Yeah, so
Last time.
you're sailing into the darkness, but you can hear it out there. You can still track on it. Locke, where are you? Oh, you got pushed under the boat. Get you out underneath the boat. But yeah, you're technically on the boat, so you can move where you want to move.
I'm gonna move the boat.
You're gonna sail the boat
I'm gonna row the boat. Yeah.
and full move. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then I guess I'll kill this guy right here.
Full move takes that's a double move.
I can bonus action double move.
Oh,
Or
good call. Yes, you can.
Yeah. So I
Game
want to kill
state.
this guy.
Okay, go for it. Stabbing into the water. You killed him.
All right. Rolling around like you work for Jakey
There we
Smiles.
go.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you work for Jakey Smiles? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Dead.
I'm
Put that
like,
thing back where I came from. So help me.
I've got boat number 2, boat number 3. All the boats have been captured by you guys so far, so I don't get to do anything anymore. Geo, you on a boat? You see a hobgoblin tracking down on you. You're not sure if he's trying to get you or get away.
I didn't get a bullet. That's what he's trying to get.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Am I rolling or is Raphael rolling?
Raph was rowing, but you could row.
All right. I'm trying to think because
I think technically only one person can row around.
yeah, I think he already rode. Oh, he hasn't gone yet.
Raph is up next, yeah.
Okay. Well.
You could take over
another
rowing
boat.
and do
What's
a full.
that?
You could take over rowing from Raph and do a full double move if you wanted.
I would like to. I think he'll still be in range
Yes.
for us to snipe him. So I want to row because I want to keep that other boat that lost their torch guy in check.
Okay.
Hope you don't mind.
So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Shoot. Yeah, I see a boat. Was that the lightning boat?
That was the boat you lightninged. Yeah, this is an empty boat. It's got a sail on it, and there's nobody in there at the moment. That boat got sniped by an eldritch blast last round. And let me see, because you got dark vision, right? So even though you can't see the other boat, you can see the wake of the boat right here.
I'm going to use my magic. Now, if that'd be attacking the boat, not the person.
You only have a bonus left.
Oh, that's right.
Because you doubled.
In that case, I chill out.
Okay, Raph.
Okay. Let me see here.
So Geo kind of pushed you off the row. So he's using his strong warrior muscles to row you away. And you can take a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay. Well, that's a miss.
God fucking damn it.
No.
And you
I was
can take
kinda counting
another
on you
shot
hitting
from
them.
your...
Did I like make the weapon wrong or something, or is it just bad rolls? No, it's
bad. Remember, because every time we check, it's like I've rolled a 4.
It's right. It's doing the right thing. Yeah.
I wish there was data on it. That way we could be like, you just like 70% of the time you roll under 10, something like that. We'd be under.
That would be cool if for each item or spell it kept your data. It's like you miss all the time.
Yeah, like the end of Mario Party.
Yeah, exactly. You made 75 attacks with your rifle and hit 6 times.
Hit no times. All right. I'll do a bolt launch at this guy too.
Yeah. Meanwhile, your ornithopter is like, doop-a-doop. Oh, well.
Also not gonna hit. So.
Nope.
Cool. Good turn.
Yep. Good. Round of misses. Lucy baby.
I think it's kind of a cool character art to just have these immaculate items that should function really well, but for some weird reason, like they keep missing. You're like, what?
Lucius, you there? You're on mute if you're talking.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm here.
If you're trying to hit that other boat, that seems like in range.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, I guess.
Okay.
Oh,
no! At disadvantage. Oh, 14 miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
Honestly, that's kind of for the best. You would have broke the boat again, right?
No, Eldritch Blast would be fine.
I'm just sniping.
He's
people.
sniping them with magic powers, basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what kind of damage does it do. I've got it right in front of force damage. Yeah, it's
Force.
that's all it is. Okay. Well, this Hobby Gobby is like, I kind of see the writing on the motherfucking wall.
Maybe I should
I'm gonna get
get
out
the
of here.
fuck out.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, so then you're
Hate
like,
that I'm
I
at
got an Eldritch Blast for you too,
I've
bro.
gotten good hits too.
Number 4. Oh god, I'm glad I made this map so big. That's why I made it so big. So we could sail away a long time and have a little chase on it if we needed. Okay, boat 4 sailed away. Grelinta dead. Boat 1, blah blah blah. Who cares? Dresdis.
Ooh, I'm going to continue the chase into the darkness.
Okay.
And I'm going to start yelling obscenities. Get back here, you goblin scum!
Oh,
You
good.
want to pretend to be pirates?
They kind
feel
of
like
are
Lucius-
pirates.
Lucius and Dresdis are gonna have to have an uncomfortable conversation after the combat.
Okay, Locke, you've been sailing this boat, but you notice that it's starting to take on some water, and
I do notice.
a couple more rounds of sailing out, and you're going to feel like you won't have enough rounds to get back to the boat.
True. Real facts of true life.
Yeah.
That guy's like 35 feet away, and I have a pistol. Which has a range of... Ha! Yeah! I'm gonna shoot this dude.
Okay.
I want to shoot at him.
All right.
What I'm gonna do is I need to ask you.
Yeah.
I have a feature
Okay.
called Steady Aim.
Okay.
No, I can do it. I just can't move afterwards. Yeah. So I'm gonna bonus action steady aim, which gives me advantage on my next attack roll,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna shoot at that guy.
All right.
I didn't need it at all.
God fucking damn it.
your
you
your
did.
pistols, your weapons were great.
God damn it, dude.
You hit that hobgoblin in the back of the head. Falls, slumps over, falls into the water, dies.
I kind of feel bad. But, like,
I mean, Raphael, he's satisfied. Like, he's happy to see that it's working. He's just a little like, oh, okay.
I think I've killed more people with your guns than you have.
Just like happy to see that his craftsmanship is like working. He just wishes his rifle maybe. I'm gonna switch it out with a different model. I think. Let's get it. Have to get the back of Franco's truck. Maybe switch this one out. This one's bad luck.
Something about the firing mechanism.
swap
Need to
it.
swap it out. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I can't move, so
Yeah.
I can't really do anything. So
You used your turn to steady your aim.
yeah, steady aim reduces your move speed to 0, and you can't move and then use steady aim. So I have to like just stay where I am.
That's a pretty cool power. I like it. Boat 3, nobody cares. Hobgoblin dead. Geo, you rowing this boat. You still rowing?
Rolling.
Row your boat.
Come on.
Okay. Has he reached your range yet? Oh no, because he's rowing as fast as you can row.
Yeah.
Raph.
Okay.
So just like Lucius, if you want, you can try and take a pot shot at this goblin that's up here. He's just in the darkness. You can't see him. He's within
Oh my god, this map is so much bigger than I thought it was.
55 feet away.
Yeah, no, I mean, can I move closer to him to get a better shot?
You can move 1 5-foot square closer to him on your boat.
Okay, do that. I'd like to do that. Oh wait, I just lost the boat.
No, I had to move a rat and do some shuffling.
Yeah,
to get
okay,
there.
I'll take a pot shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh,
Hey!
shooting into the darkness.
That's a good shot.
Only way
Finally.
that you can attack. And maybe true to your style, you didn't do enough damage to kill him, so he's still alive.
That's fine. I'll take the victory.
Take
I'll take the win.
Yeah. Okay, Lucy. Now,
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
I don't think I can hit him anymore, can I?
Oh, jeez.
That's like 120 right here is my range.
So, but your range is 120 what?
Feet.
Doesn't it say... Oh, no, I'm thinking of other weapons. I'm thinking of mundane weapons. Mundane weapons have 2 range categories.
Right,
but spells
range increments?
Yeah.
No.
Eldritch only
Eldritch
has
Blast
one.
is just straight 120.
Okay, then he's out of your range unless you want to jump into the ocean.
I do not want to jump in the ocean. Is the other guy that went over this way?
He
somewhere
did. He
there?
got shot in the back of the head by a lock.
Oh yeah, Raph. But he's not dead, right?
No, he's dead. The one that got shot
Yeah.
by Raph is the one that's out of your range.
Oh well, then I'm gonna.
Mopping up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's really nobody to kill, so I'll just pass.
Here's kind of what's going on with you right now, Lucius. Is a bunch of other pirates have rushed up on the board to try and help and shit. And some of them are confused and think you're a fucking goblin pirate. And so you're spending a little bit of your time trying to explain to them, no, I'm on your side. I'm a helper.
I am going to do a charisma check on
Okay,
a persuasion check on the fucking pirate.
No, I'm with Locke. Remember the chest. I'm here to help you guys. And then, oh, God.
Yeah, you got a little bit of talk back, but for the ones who didn't recognize you, there's another 1 or 2 over here who are going to vouch for you, and it takes you a round, but no one's stabbing you, so you feel successful.
I will pass my turn then.
Okay, then we on to Dresdis. Sail away.
One of these boats out here is gonna be has no one on it, right?
This one right beside you has nobody on it, and it's got a sail on it.
Okay. I'm gonna look around this boat and see if I have anything I can tie to, and if not, I'm just gonna grab that other boat and start rowing them both back.
Okay. You can. There's ropes and shit. You find a little rope to tie off a little toe, and we'll say We'll say that takes your full round getting it tied up.
Yeah.
Lock. Once again, boat's starting to sink a little bit more.
Yeah, boat sinking. I don't feel the need to remain on sinking boat.
There are now pirates on the boat shouting at you to row it back. Bring the cannon back before we lose it. Bring it back. Shit like that.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll use a double move to get here.
Okay. And
Are those hobgoblins like active in the water?
They dead. Everything's dead. These guys dead.
Oh, okay.
Well, these guys swam away, but I haven't been moving them. They're like.
Can I use my regular action to triple move? Like, can I?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can now like climb back on board or do something else because you use 2 of your actions to sail over there.
Yeah, use movement and bonus, and then I can just jump off here with my regular action.
Yep.
And pat her down for valuables, while I can breathe underwater.
Yep.
Because she's underwater.
Okay.
I
don't have anything for her yet, but
I figured I was just like she's the first mate. She's got to have something good.
Yeah, let's roll an investigation check.
I figured we would just do it after the battle, but okay.
No, this is more fun. We'll just.
The battle that was a garbage check. God damn.
Okay, as she's sinking down into the depths below, you're trying to grasp some of the things off her. You're able to grasp a pouch that seems to be full of coins, and as well as a bracelet that seems to be of some value. You probably could go investigate some more if you want to spend more time, but she kind of sinks down into the murky depths.
I'll wait till next turn.
Okay. So
do I have to wait till next turn? I don't think I have time to do it now.
No, yeah, that would be a next turn. Go back and try and
okay.
see what else you got. Blah 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 blah. Geo. Row your boat.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
All right, yeah, rowing.
Okay. Oh, I skipped old boat 4. Old boat 4 needed to row their boat too. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. So Raph, yeah, you want to try and take another shot in the dark?
I do.
That's a miss, and that's also a miss.
All right.
Lucius.
Yeah.
We'll keep rowing.
They're not really. They are leaving you alone now as
I'm gonna pass my turn.
They're gonna try and load the cannon onto the boat.
I'm not gonna even help them. I'm gonna walk right back down to the chest.
Okay, I like it.
If they'll let me, I'm just gonna walk back down there.
Yeah, down there, people are kind of like not even paying attention now. In fact, you might be able to get up to a little mischief.
Yes.
Mischief. Dresdis. Rowing back, right?
Yep, just starting to row back. Yeah, I don't know what else I don't have any light on me either, so I gotta just head towards the light.
Okay, then in that case, for simplicity, I'm going to say let's kind of drop out of pseudo initiative and only do Raph. So,
so you could just continuously shoot things?
Yeah, will save us some time and then we can get back to role playing. So, shoot. Nope. Shoot again.
Oh, no.
No.
One day.
Okay, so you guys sail out a couple more rounds and you're getting really close to the point where you're losing track of how far away you've sailed. It's dark. Geo, even though you can see in the dark, you're starting to lose track. You start thinking, should we turn back? Raph's like, let me just take one more shot. You did already. I was narrating the 1 damage.
Holy shit, though.
Yeah. and you were able to you hear the sploosh as the goblin falls into the water, and you don't hear the rows and the oars rowing anymore, and you realize you were probably successful. So you go out one more round, and you find this boat empty-handed, and you again, it's really dark, but you're able to tie it up, and the rest of you are wondering, but like 15 minutes out of the darkness come rowing Raph and Geo, one in each boat, sort of with the sail and that you guys had left behind, or that had been stolen there. And you guys actually recovered everything. You recovered the 2 sails and the 2 cannons, so no losses. I expected you might be good enough to do that, but I was hoping you
We
weren't.
have good range.
Yeah,
overall.
I was anticipating some sniper shots from the boat like that, shooting into the dark. I wasn't sure if you'd be doing that, but that was pretty clutch too. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so we all get back to the boat. Most of the pirates that are on the boat are involved with trying to, get the cannons back where they need to be, get the sails back where they need to be, and so on. Determining the damages, how many casualties. It looks like both crews took some pretty big hits. You guys delivering some serious blows to Jakey Small's crew, it looks like.
Yeah.
But some getting away.
great.
Some still managed to get away, it looks like. And yeah, you get back into the hold, and Captain Jiminy's there. And she doesn't look happy, but she never does. And yeah, you guys can return to investigating the chest, or you can talk to Captain Jiminy if you want, or something else.
I want to, while I can still breathe underwater, finish investigating.
Yes. Okay.
The corpse.
Do another investigation.
God damn it.
Okay. So, what are you looking for?
Just valuables, like, are her weapons enchanted? Does she have just pirate? I'm just looking for loot. I'm a pirate.
Loot.
I'm a
Okay.
pirate. Yeah, just loot. Maybe something that identifies, something about her crew or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay, so you start ruffling around. You grab her cutlass and her rapier. Once you get them in your hands, they don't appear to be magical, but they aren't like poor quality. They're certainly valuable enough. She's got a couple daggers on her too. You can pull those out as well. And then you just start looking like, is there anything I missed in here? And the only thing else you find is it's a kind of crumpled up piece of parchment. It looks like it might be a scroll or something that was stuffed inside her shirt. It's kind of all wet. And when you pull it up, when you bring it back up, you can attempt to read it. Let's do like an intelligence check to see if you can kind of piece together, because all the ink is kind of running now that it's wet. So you're trying to figure out what it says.
I am a dumb boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
You can't see much on there that makes a lot of sense to you at all. Just looks like kind of smeared gibberish at this point.
All right. I didn't. You said intelligence check, and I was like, nope.
I'm a dummy. Okay. Yeah. So you found some weapons, but that's about it.
All right. I'm done. Cutlass right here.
As a pirate, it's probably good to have backups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokes. Yeah. Okay. So you did your investigation. Do we want to? Did Andrew say he took a quick break?
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Should we take a break?
Yeah.
5 minute P?
5 minute P?
Yeah.
5 minute P.
Sounds
5
good.
minute P. Let's go.
Okay, 5 minute P. Back on. Okay, so are we gonna go back in and into the hold and try and figure out that stuff?
The chest?
Yeah, the chest.
Yeah, let's decompress real quick and try to figure out let's fix the rest of this key.
Yeah.
Press, is that a nautical pod?
Boom.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I go back to trying to manufacture the key to the chest.
Okay, with the interruption over, you're able to return to your efforts to build a makeshift little key, and you get to the point where you feel like the key is at least mechanically correct, but in part of your efforts, you know, as you will when you're building something, you try it, you check to see if it's the right. So you've been kind of working with the lock in the chest right there, and you've noticed that even though you've got the key kind of sliding in there, and it's not triggering the trap, you can tell from your interaction with it that there is still a magical trap on there that basically it's trying to detect an arcane signature on the key, and your key at the moment has no arcane signature, so it won't work.
Right.
And so what you have determined is you need to infuse the key with an arcane signature,
Okay.
but you don't know what that arcane signature is, so you need to do... So here's how the roll goes. You're going to investigate the trap, but if you are trained in Arcana... Are you trained in Arcana?
Let me see.
If you're trained in Arcana, you get advantage.
I'm not trained.
So whomever investigates the trap to try and learn the arcane signature is going to be making an investigation check. It's a hard check, but if you are trained in Arcana, then you will get advantage on that check.
Is anyone trained in Arcana?
Yep.
I'm not
I
sure.
am.
Like two of you?
Sick.
Oh, Geo. Okay.
I'm not. Geo is, though.
I'm not either. Yeah.
You guys want that roll?
Is there any way I could assist him?
He's already
Yes.
got advantage, doesn't he?
No, he is, yeah.
Oh, he has advantage because he's got Arcana. Yeah, correct. Well, at least you didn't get the critical failure.
Good.
Um,
Silver lining.
Okay, so you explain to Raph what you think the arcane signature is. And Raph uses that description to come up with the infusion. Raph, you going to make the infusion now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you infuse the key. And who's gonna try it?
It's an investigation?
No, now it's who's gonna put the key in and try and turn it.
Oh,
I'll
God.
do it. I'll do it. I made the key.
You, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you turn the key in, and you feel that the mechanical components of the key that you've got as you turn it are perfect. Slide right into place. However, the Arcana signature was incorrect, and the magical trap still snaps shut. The little metal piece that Locke had identified earlier snaps the makeshift key that you have created, shattering the little components that were in it, and then also hot steam shoots out of the hole. Raph, since you were the one who used it, you have to make a DC 15 Constitution save.
The steam trap. How much do you want to bet? Some sort of poison?
Ooh, nice. You succeed, so you only take half damage, which is 8 points of damage.
Damn.
And it is fire damage, actually, because it is steam. Steam, it burns you. And when the steam finishes, a couple of the pirates, you notice, kind of grin when this happens. You suspect that something similar had happened to some of them before. And yeah, the keyhole now is shut. It is covered over with a with just this metal piece, and the metal piece has what looks like a little tear-shaped symbol carved on it.
Okay, so Raphael pulls back his head at the steam and Sanga Pesta! It seems that the Arcanic Infusion was not quite what I thought it was. I'm afraid we have made this task significantly more difficult for ourselves. I am not sure what the next step might be. Lucius, do you have any ideas?
Well, since it can't break, the only thing I can tell would be going and getting some sort of form of magical opening spells.
I know not of any of these spells. I think much more research would be needed. Do we have the time?
Well, seeing as these guys are pirates, I would beg that we don't have a bunch of time for this deal to go through. I think we need to show them that we can open it.
Let's see here. So if it's shut now, it has a
Okay.
tear on it.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Identify on this thing.
All right. Fucking A. Okay. Okay. Identify takes a little bit of time too. Are you gonna ritual cast it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably easy. Yeah.
Yeah, because it won't burn a slot then.
Yeah, so it means I learn its properties, how to use them.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
requires how many charges, yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. So, what you learn is that this chest was specially crafted for this purpose, and it has a key that is its pair, basically. The key is obviously missing from this environment. If you had the key, you could open it no problem. What excuse me, what you were trying to do was basically make a replica of that key without having the key in front of you. And you think you were pretty close. You feel like you only got that last step wrong with your infusion, and even still you were able to turn the key, and it seemed like the magic took a second for it to register and then realize the key was fabricated, and then it worked, or then the trap was triggered. And you think that you could probably, I mean, you're pretty confident in your skills as a tinkerer and an artificer, and you think that you could probably make this key work. You just need to maybe have a couple more tries at it. Just get lucky, find the right infusion. But also, now that you see the keyhole is closed, part of what your Identify spell reveals to you is that this is obviously to prevent the kind of tinkering and tampering that you guys have been doing, but it also, the keyhole will revert back to being open after one day at dawn, actually.
Okay, so you get one choice at one chance a day.
But it also can be opened prematurely if you place a drop of salt water on the little locking mechanism.
Oh, well, then I just wring out some of the salt water that probably got on my jacket.
Sure. Okay.
And just like drench it with that.
Locke certainly has some in his hair, right?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Look, shake your mane onto the chest. You just do as I say it. There's no time to explain.
Aye.
And Locke, even though the steam just blasted him, he's like, okay, yeah, do. Whatever you say.
Whatever, man.
Here's the secret part. You know why we need the drop of the water? It reloads the steam trap. Boom.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So now the trap is reset. The little thing opens back up. The trap is reset, so it will still trigger again. But you are prepared to make another attempt. You can do so, like even tonight, since it's only 7 p.m. We'll say, let's see. Yeah, no, all you had to do was build that thing. So it takes you about an hour to build it. Oh, we spent another 15 minutes doing identify.
And then we'll probably need Gio to roll again to see if he can get the signature, right?
Yeah, we're going to have to do another signature investigation.
I think, Gio, you're still the best one for it.
For sure.
All right, here we go. Look.
All right, who's going to do it?
I'm doing an Arcana, right?
Oh, no, who's turning the key?
No, it's sleight of hand.
No, it's
I'll turn the key.
whoever turns the key.
I'll do it this
Oh,
time.
yeah, Locke, you can try it this time.
I
Okay.
got good decks. So.
Wait, I didn't do any infusions, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
you do the infusion. The roll tells us what it is, and then I'm just going to... I didn't make you do a roll for the infusion.
Got it, okay, I
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try it. Key.
Okay.
Turn.
Unfortunately, still not correct. This time it takes... You think you got it. You hear the tumblers click, and you sort of look around happily before it shoots you with some steam.
Nice.
Reflex.
So make a Constitution save.
Oh, it's a con save? Damn, I thought it was dex. Oh, crap.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh,
Okay, you take 9
okay.
points of damage.
Jesus.
Okay. Another hour.
Jesus.
Raph is like, I'm sure I can get this.
We
Okay.
can definitely do this.
You still gonna rely on Geo? Or
No, I'm gonna give it a try this time.
okay, and I'm gonna give you advantage this time because you have now failed twice. Okay. You okay, obviously I gave it away. You did good.
Good.
Yes. So who's turning the key this time?
I'll do it.
Okay, so you're pretty confident after this time. You think you sort of realize the first key was too hot, the next one was too cold. You kind of trying to split that middle perfect, just all the information you've got, and you think you've got it. You put it in there. This time it clicks. You wait a couple seconds. You sort of flinch just in case you get sprayed with some steam, and the lock actually comes open and falls open, and sort of the enchantment, the like hum that you felt that was kind of on the chest kind of gives away, and it just feels like a normal chest for now at least.
Fuck yeah.
So Raph is just like very like still for a second. And it's just like looking around like, I think it might be open.
Okay, so you do that, and Jiminy wasn't here at the moment. You were just being watched by Haviland and a couple of the other pirates. Now that a lot of them were dealing with upstairs, and once the lock comes open, a couple of them rush out of the room to go fetch Jiminy. But you guys have a few minutes. It seems like if you want to take the jump on it.
Yeah, let's look inside.
Okay, so who's gonna open it?
I mean, you're there, dude. Open it up.
Okay, I'll open it up.
Okay. Raph opens the chest of the deep.
Oh fuck, man. I'm about to get cursed.
Okay. Well,
Quite.
okay. This is pretty much the end of today's session, but I think I'm just thinking, am I putting treasure in this chest or not? Because I know what's in the chest, but it's not treasure. Okay, yes. So
It's whatever that is and some treasure.
and
right?
some treasure. Yes, and some treasure. Okay, yes. There
It's
definitely
not
is. Thank you.
everywhere, so-
Thank you
It's
for
a
reminding me.
big chest.
There definitely is some treasure in there too. Okay, so
But they're probably not expecting the treasure, so we could probably pocket the treasure real quick.
here's what happens is you open up the chest, and the first thing you notice is that inside the chest is it's full of water. And this chest is so protected that it is water, like you open it up and water kind of spills out over the top, and it's salt water, and it's kind of soggy, stinky, briny salt water. Okay, And floating on the top of that salt water is a humanoid skull with rotten flesh all over it, and still two like kind of like white blue eyeballs in there, kind of waterlogged, and you can see what looked like around the head, because remember this is a pretty big chest, but around this skull you can also see in the water coins and jewelry and gems and so on, and the head itself, when the chest opens, it the eyeballs open and look at you, and it coughs and it goes and it goes, it says, "Ha ha! Thank you! I'm finally free!"
Oh no.
And that
What?
is where we will end
What the fuck?
today's session.
That's not glitchy vibes
Oh
whatsoever.
man, I think it's fine if we retcon someone else opening the chest, right? That's fine.
No.
That's totally cool.
Yeah.
We
No.
can just, yeah.
Okay. But some of you, what I will say, and I'm going to leave this till next day, if you do want to try and steal some of the treasure out of the chest before the other pirates get down here, y'all can do that. And remind me of that next day. But I'm going to pause it here because I need to decide what's actually in the chest. And
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
I want to decide what this head is going to say to you when you talk to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
It was a great session, guys.
Fuck
Very
yeah,
cool.
dude. That was dope as shit.
Yeah, that was
Good.
That was hella fun, man. That's one of the best ones we've had.
And we're getting into
Right.
the pirate stuff now. It's getting piratey. It's fun.
Yeah, this is cool as
Yeah.
shit. I want to do more.
I think
I agree on the boat
goddamn
work.
pirate.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be a pirate.
And we all just leaned into it heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is good.
Let's look at those cool fucking pirates.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So next week, you guys good?
Hopefully